What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I am your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, proud member of the system, and the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers.
And I am your host, the complete, the internet champion, always ready, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting.
Well, I am also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR
Big week.
to save 10%.
The mother load. Got a lot to talk about in Ringside Collectibles.
Guys, Major Ringside Collectibles on the team since episode 1.
Day one.
Day one-ish.
Day one, we are going into our 7th year?
Guys, when we see John, should we just throw it up?
Day one.
We see John. I'm going to throw him up. The tribal chief.
But Ringside Collectibles still with us going into our 7th year. Happy to be teamed with them. They are our presenting sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
And they are the reason why we have a lot of these great toys that you see.
There you go.
100%. Guys, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you find your podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and leave us a review. Not just any review, but a major review. Tweet it to us or post it to us, whatever it's called now. X it to us with the hashtag Major Review. If we read it on air, you will get a prize. We had a great review this week. And you know what? He didn't use the Major Review hashtag, but it was so good. I made an exception.
Broski doesn't like to bend the rules on this kind of stuff, too.
Well, Michael Salas, Scorpio Ass 01. He says, I hadn't collected anything for almost 20 years. Comic books, action figures, etc. But then I stumbled across a video on YouTube that contained two guys that I had recognized from when I used to watch wrestling, and those two guys were Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. These two guys were doing things I used to do back in the day before YouTube was popular, so I went down the rabbit hole and started watching your back catalog. I stumbled across Danhausen and Official Ego. This is All Ego Eden page. Also doing toy hunts, and I noticed that there was a crossover with one character, Mark Sterling. At that point, I was hooked. I was back in the game, and now my collection has grown exponentially. I want to thank you guys for bringing me back to the hobby that I loved. The Major Wrestling Figure Podcast is downtime from nursing school. Nice, keep going. And it keeps me level. Thank you for keeping the kid in me alive when the world is so dark and gets you down. I got my first big rubber guy this week.
Let's
and
go.
I'm waiting on my Hardys and Ethan Page, the next WWE Heavyweight Champion.
Ooh.
I have few bendies, all y'all Super 7, and pre-ordered the Powertown Figs. First-time reviewer, long-time listener. Well, thank you, Michael Salas.
What
That was awesome.
review.
And I think
I
a
love
lot of
seeing the new
things,
names.
besides the put-over stuff of all of us, which is obviously lovely to hear, but that's what the pod's about, right? An escape, think about those, sentimental childhood times that make you feel good, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
I
And
love
embracing
the
that.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Keep putting us over. That's what I want. Just put us over.
Of course.
That's all I want. The giveaway, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles, our good friends at Ringside. The prize was Black Machismo. Find the pin post on X. Repost it to be eligible. The winner of that was...
Brett Tuck, I'm a major guy.
Oh, yeah.
Brett, listen, when you get this in, make sure that you tag Jay Lethal. He will get shoot hot at you for having this
Has
toy.
that been
Why?
resolved between you two?
Because he doesn't have one?
Because he doesn't have one.
Still?
I don't know. He could have it by now.
To this day?
Hopefully that's been resolved between you and Machismo, Mark.
I haven't seen him since that Bridgeport show. So
All right, and the giveaway this week, courtesy of Ringside, Timeless Tony Storm. AEW Ringside exclusive. All right, guys, MajorMarks.com, Patreon.com/MajorWFPod, the fan club, the community, the family, the subscription service. Every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who won this week, Mark?
oh my God,
Who was it?
guys,
What?
first time in the line, Michael Salas.
What?
Good Lord, this guy's a superstar.
Is that
just-
Figure Fate?
That is Figure Fate. He's I love. You know what? When I'm reading that review, I thought to myself, I've seen this name. Where
Look
did I
at
see
that.
this name? It was earlier today when I chose the winner there. Well, thanks for popping in. I know for a fact he popped in Hard Foundation.
This is a hell of a debut. This is like John Cena slapping Kurt Angle and saying ruthless aggression.
Yeah.
Michael Solis is going to be a household name.
This is like
The greatest of all time.
like Gail Kim winning the women's title in her debut.
Well, classic superstar winner Corey Gilbert.
Nice. Guys, it's what month is it? It's November, so we're still in November.
Just
The two
about
bonuses,
over though, pal.
2 bonuses. Are they up yet, Mark?
Yep.
Tell them what the bonuses are this month.
Well, we watched the wild card match from Survivor Series 1995.
95, yep.
Yeah.
What a trip down memory lane, by the way.
Nice little watch along there. You can see the match, but not great. But you could watch it along if you want. And
Did
we
you
also
get in trouble with the popo putting that up? Why is that?
a couple times. I got in trouble. Yep, I had to take it down and put it back
Mark
up.
has some heat on him.
You just have to keep making that watermark darker and darker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, the other one we watched, Terminator 2, one of the best movies of all time, one of my favorite sci-fi movies, and we talked about every toy, and there is a lot of toys, guys.
We're going to be talking about Terminator the next couple of weeks, I feel, with weekly purchases, bro, because I got boned up watching that movie, especially recording the pod. I went down a fucking rabbit hole. In the follow-up, D-Freedom, I found a little something that he didn't find.
Yeah, man.
So,
He's slipping in his old age.
Yeah. No,
Shit.
D-Freedom absolutely kills it. We can't hit.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's
home run
perfect.
at bat every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a good sports reference for you guys.
I love
But
it.
Thanks, man.
also boozing with the toys. We already did this month. The Hard Foundation up. You got a card. This month the card was me holding my Super 7, the signed version, the unsigned version. Get those right now. A lot of people got their card and said, "Damn, now I got to go buy that Super 7." You damn right.
You damn. I'm still waiting for mine from Big Bad Toy Store.
I got mine directly
I
from Super 7.
strategically pre-ordered from them because I'm like, I'll get this from them before I get it from Super 7.
You did
Oh,
not.
damn.
I was wrong as hell, man.
I was signing some of them this week. We have Figure Dissecting with D Freedom, the Silver Linings of Smart Mark, Let Him Breathe with myself, the Captain's Log with Joe Shoes. Mark, you were on the log this month, huh?
It was. We had a great talk about movies. A lot of people at the Rager that we'll talk about in a little bit, I'm sure, brought up the episode. We really kind of just had a conversation. 2 dudes talking about movies. And I found me and Shoes text all the time. He texted me about the 2 movies he went and saw this week. We talked about if they were good or not. It was pretty good. It's fun. I got a movie buddy in Shoes.
Man, I took the girls to see Wicked on Saturday. It's unbelievable.
He said it was great too.
It's phenomenal.
Really? Wow.
It's epic.
Damn. Okay.
I told Chelsea that she has to go with you, by the way.
To see Wicked?
Yeah. You'd
I'm
like it, but also
sure I would.
The one character, I said, Chelsea, you could steal so much stuff from this girl. It's like, it's your character. It's unreal.
I'm not against it.
It's unbelievable. I also got duped. I didn't realize it's part 1.
Hate when that happens.
Part 2 comes out next year. I was like,
That happened with Dune. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
Well, did you buy any of the dolls that had the Wicked.com?
No, but I also didn't want to invest in the merch until my kids saw it and see if they actually liked it or not, you know?
So wait, they saw it, but you didn't go right to like Walmart or Target?
You can't, they're gone, bro. The dolls are gone on the shelf.
Man.
There's like Legos and weird shit. Like, there's no like there's no Mattel
eBay.
dolls anymore.
Oh man.
There were some on Amazon. I looked. I got
gone
one of
because
like the 2 main characters is from Maddie to see if she cares.
Yeah, well, you don't want them to go to a porn site.
They don't know how to type addresses, and I barely know how to do that. So
Got it.
I'm
Well,
not
Chris
concerned about that.
said November, the month of Mark. I was on the MWO podcast as well, for sure.
Jeez,
And
bro.
oh baby, he's happy hour.
Oh yeah, we have not recorded that yet, but we will.
Uh-oh.
You're running out of time. This last last
I'm
week.
looking forward to
Me-
get a
well,
big
me
hug
and,
from that redheaded rebel, man. I haven't
Hey,
seen him in a minute.
If you're
Haven't seen the
listening
wrestle kid.
Friday, first of all, if you're listening early, that's because you're a Patreon member. Thank you very much. You get this podcast early and ad-free, access to the Facebook group. But Mark, you should do a very special, like a list of things he's thankful for Thanksgiving.
That would be great,
He'll
actually.
start crying. You'll never get it recorded.
I'm sure he's going to WrestleCade, right?
Yeah, I'm very, as I just said, I'm very
Yeah,
excited
when
to
are you
see
going to
him.
record this with him? He's leaving in a couple days.
Don't worry, broski. We got it.
All right, hurry up, pal.
We got it.
And also, guys, Ultimate members, if you've been a member all quarter, this is the last month of the quarter.
Yep.
So you will get your ultimate prize.
Ooh.
Hopefully by the end of December. Hopefully it's a quick turnaround. But if not, early January, it's going to be a fun little prize ski for you guys.
But the thing to think about, if you haven't been a member, you're shit out of luck. Sorry.
Yeah.
But what this means is starting in December, that's the first of the 4 months in the quarter that you would need to be a member of.
It's
to
3
get
months.
The
Mark.
next prize. Sorry.
3 months.
3 months. So you would need to be a member for December, January, and February to get the next prize. So that's just think about doing that. And when you're the ultimate member, you get to be in the chat right now with people here like this man, Chris Risley, asking me to pronounce wicked.
Wicked. I think he's thinking you're saying it like Massachusetts.
Wicked pissa.
You've been saying it your whole life. Actually, I didn't know anything about Wicked. I didn't know the story, anything. So,
Is it like a prequel to Wizard of Oz? What is it?
yes, it's pretty
Got
cool.
it. Okay. I'm down with that. All right, guys. If you want to advertise your product or service, hit us up, majorpodcast@gmail.com. Follow up, ski guys. We had the Major Rager. Unbelievable. What a night.
Let's see that pic. I see that down there. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Blurry, just how everyone saw it in real life.
Guys,
yeah.
every picture taken that night sucked.
Well,
Yes. What the hell?
I don't know.
people taking pictures with their Game Boys and shit.
You know
We
what I
got-
don't like? I'm sorry. This is the beginning of a little negative. When you ask somebody, will you take this picture? When they're like super confident. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh, got it. This is great. You're like, oh, awesome. And then you look at that picture later and it's the worst fucking picture ever. How are you so confident in taking that picture?
Whose
That
phone is this?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The picture with us four in front of the beer cans, whose phone was that on?
I don't know, but I was pissed off
remember.
about it. The one
Where did it come from? Because I know for a fact we took multiple versions because I put my tongue out in some of them, and the only one we got is the tongue out one. I was wondering if there's a regular one with better focus, better lighting.
I
Wasn't
have
it
no
Knick's?
idea.
Didn't
And
Knick
my
hand
phone
it
had
to the
not
girl?
one video or photo on it the next day from this event.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a great event.
Anyways,
we
it was a great event, yes.
meeting so many major marks for the first time, meeting so many of them again and again. I think it was a great community builder. So many people had so much fun. The beer was great. Man, it was incredible. We got to do something with it with this brewery.
I
They're
think
fantastic.
we talked about, I think when the weather gets better, the next step is a little, like a major pod live, like a FWF live from there or something, but not like the bells and whistles
FWF,
or something. We could, yeah, because we can run in the back.
like have a show
Yeah, that's what
at
they want to
Balerno
do.
Snort.
Yeah, they've had wrestling there. Were you not there when we had these
I don't
talks?
know. I
She showed
cannot
us out
believe
there.
that Brian is trying to have another FWF show. I thought you swore that off for the rest
Well,
of
at
your...
a brewery, we could even call it Creative Pro Major Pod Invasion, whatever you want.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
that's
not
good.
officially FWF.
That's good. Creative Pro show headlined by...
Right.
That's fine.
I think if we're gonna do it, let's do it. If we're gonna do it, can't be half pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
But
Can't
either
be half
way,
pregnant.
like you're saying, just an incredible night, and we're all very, very blessed to have the community that we've all kind of built together.
Well-
You know, not just us three, but everyone out there that's involved in it. It's just pretty crazy.
Yeah, I love talking to everybody.
Little plastic men in their underwear brought us all together.
That's right.
It's really a beautiful thing.
Well, you missed, Brian, the after party where we went to a Mexican restaurant, which was one of the craziest, weirdest restaurants I've ever been to in my entire life.
It was wild.
Was that the one with all the lights? I passed it.
Yes.
Yes.
It was huge.
Yeah.
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 It was so weird and cool. And I will tell you this. We had two tables, and Matt sat down on one, and I sat down on the other. And Johnny Cisco, on purpose, sat down with me.
That story doesn't check out.
That is true. His wife said, "Are you okay?" He said yes. So, I don't want to brag,
He's
but I
probably
had a
still
nice
recovering from that separation.
I had a nice conversation with the Ciscos.
All right.
It was a great time. Thank you to all the major marks who came out. The beer was refreshing. It was awesome.
Beers are
Yeah,
delicious
great
every time, but I will say this: I was half man, half fart machine the next day. Whole body wasn't used to it. It was like,
It was probably that the Philly cheesesteak that you got.
Let's talk about that.
Let's shout that out.
Shay's Steakhouse
Scott
drove
from
from
Shay's
Philly.
Steakhouse freaking surprised us. Drove like over 2 hours from Philly to the event, didn't tell us he's coming, then hands us a bag of cheesesteaks. We're like, what? But he was so smart. He put the meat in like containers, all mixed up with the cheese and the the vegetables and the peppers, whatever. And then he had the rolls separate so they didn't get soggy on the drive. So you just all you had to do was just scoop the meat in, and you had a fresh boy. Me and Kinnick made love to these things in the corner of Bolero Snort. It was.
Why didn't you eat one, broski?
I couldn't. I didn't want to. Like, I'm very anal about my food.
Broski's
like, for
weird
instance,
about piping hot food and
like My Hero, which I went to, by the way. Like, I have a rule, like, you can't let it sit. It destroys it. So
How'd you go to My Hero? You were in Jersey.
Yesterday I filmed something in New York.
Oh.
So I was home in New York. But the cheesesteak was so fantastic, I couldn't tarnish it. You know what I'm saying?
It was just as good. Oh, my God.
But we did discuss with him some sort of Philly major pod event at Shea Steaks.
Man.
We're working on that.
That's cool.
I don't know
Above
if
and
you do
beyond,
FWF
I will
there,
say. I was blown away to see him. And I was just about to go get the pizza for the pizza truck. So I was like, it was a
I did get the pizza.
godsend.
Pizza was good.
The pizza's good, but like
Pizza
I'm not
was
going to
good.
pass up Shea Steaks.
No. But
Pizza
the
was
next,
better last year, I feel, but
yeah.
I'm with you on that, Mark. Because
Yeah,
I
I
had
don't
it
know.
later on in the night at the end. And
yeah, it was like they
that's
only
exciting.
had the margarita.
Yeah.
I'm a margarita guy, so I liked it.
I'm not at all. No, I need some meat on my pizza.
I mean, yeah, I would prefer protein, yes. But
Well, the next morning I had to be up bright and early for the Fan Fest at the American Dream. It's not a mall; it's an entertainment center, by the way.
is that what it's technically called?
Looked
Yeah.
awesome. There were so many
It was
It looked
incredible.
like the first Nitro.
It was, bro. 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was last weekend, GCW had one of the bloodiest shows they ever had with some like deathmatch tournament. The next week, they have a family-friendly show at a mall. Both major successes.
No
Unbelievable.
way was it family friendly.
Yes, it was family-friendly.
No way.
Yeah, family-friendly.
They do that like at all?
We did it. It was I'm so proud of everybody involved. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
I wrestled Manders. I beat him fair and square. Look at that gear, the red, white, and blue. It was so much fun. There's a Toys R Us in there, but I just couldn't go in there.
Wow.
I couldn't
you
go to
didn't do
Toys
it?
R Us. I just heard it was so
Jeez,
bad.
No Shea Steaks, no Toys R Us. You okay? bro?
When Michael from High Spots and Amigo say it's depressing in there, you know it's depressing.
Oh boy. Okay.
But I do want to thank all the fans that came out to the Fan Fest. I made a lot of coin at the Fan
Well,
Fest.
if I didn't have these plans, I took my parents, I took my kids, my wife, all to Wicked. If I didn't have those tickets bought, ready to go, I would have been there just trying to shell some gimmicks with you, pal.
Yeah, and
Jealous.
Kaneko was in such a good mood. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go upstairs and buy a Rolex. I said, bro, pump the brakes. You can't just go buy a Rolex.
I
And
thought
he looked
that
at
too. I
me.
didn't know- I
He
didn't
looked
know
at me
it
like,
was
are you
that.
serious, bro? He went up there. You can't buy a Rolex. I was right.
What do you
Wow.
do then? You just tell them I would like to, and they like get back to you.
There's like a
Apparently you
waiting.
can get on a
It's
waiting
almost as hard as getting to Club 33. It's a waiting list and a approval process. You know,
Wow.
I have a guy. You know, so what I'm
Broski,
saying?
what's with Ricky Stark showing up?
do you really want to talk about this, Mark? I mean, I wasn't going to give him any publicity. This guy, just because he can't get booked at the Prudential Center, he wants to come down here, get a double
I mean,
payday,
you must
and
be
like
bored.
this is a shoot. Like, I'm not sympathetic to people who are getting a 6-figure paycheck every single week. He's getting a paid vacation, and then he wants to come to GCW, the company I built, put it on the map, and leech off my buzz and my hard work like bullshit. It makes me sick that I know that he got paid more on that Saturday because we both got paid by GCW and he got paid by Tony Khan. It's bullshit.
Right.
Like, enough of this. Like, nobody wanted to go to GCW until I did. Then there's Ziggler, and there's Jinder, and there's Jeff Jarrett, and there's Bubba, and there's
those Bollywood
JBL,
boys,
and there's
bro.
Ricky Starks, and the Bollywood boys. Like, enough is enough, guys. Enough.
He did make a cool entrance, though. He seemingly shopping, came down the escalator. His music
Is that
was
what
playing.
happened? I didn't see any of this.
He came down the escalator, Louis Vuitton bag. I'm sure it was empty, you know, because he's a phony. He's an NWO The Rock.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah, and he laid out Jimmy Lloyd, which I don't appreciate. What did
Where were
Jimmy
you?
do? That's the other thing, too. I was getting ready. I was pumping up for my match. I didn't even see this go down. And then when my music hits, he leaves. He's the absolute pussy.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he's going to get completely crushed.
So how the hell did you have a wrestling match with no
Who's on the
Steph
house?
or Broski Jimmy?
No, Broski Jimmy, thank God, he persevered.
okay.
He's resilient,
He persevered.
you know?
Interesting. Okay.
And then, for some reason, JBL, he got in the ring. He fell on something, and by accident he hit the other guy, Manders, right in the head with a clothesline. He was just coming to say hello, and he tripped getting in the ring and just took Manders' head off.
Oh, no.
So I had to capitalize. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But the match is booked, L.A. in 2 weeks. Ricky Starks was
no.
Matt Cardona.
Does he know about the conditions?
He probably has a private locker room. He's probably flying in on
No such
Tony's
thing.
jet.
They got to build it for him.
And what else is bullshit is that GCW puts him in front of me on the graphic.
Yeah, he is definitely in front of you.
So,
And seemingly taller than you.
that's a lie. And this is a Saturday, so hopefully, he gets booked for Collision. He actually gets booked and this match doesn't happen. So
Oh.
that's how I feel about that.
Damn.
Yeah. That's
Mark.
your boy, right? Your
We'll see him in
AEW boy?
catering then, if that happens.
Yeah, that's the thing. He went to the Prudential Center and got catering.
He did.
He took some of those precious bottles of water backstage at GCW, and then went and got catering.
Damn, that's
He wishes he was over like the Rizzler. He wishes.
stiff.
Anyway, let's talk about a major mark who was at the Major Rager. Zach Linder, big fan of Stomp the Paradise. He got this very rare true scarcity item sign. Let's put it on the
Dude,
screen.
I was blown away by this.
This is wild to me. If you're not watching on YouTube.
I don't think a lot of people know the backstory of this.
I don't know the backstory. Well, it's Rosie O'Donnell and MJF as a child from the Rosie O'Donnell show, signed by MJF and Rosie O'Donnell. What is that the backstory, or is there more backstory?
Well, I mean, he was on the show.
Yeah.
And he sang.
Oh no,
You never seen this?
You never seen it.
I have.
Long.
Long?
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you start singing? How old were you when you started singing?
Oh, when I was eating dinner.
When you were eating dinner. All of a sudden, the song came into your head. Yeah. Do you know any jokes, Max?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me one?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did chicken cross the road? I don't know.
Because he wanted to get to the other side.
Is that a new joke? Did you just make that up? Singing wrestling.
We're just singing.
For
Hold on.
surprise, you think I have a wrestling federation has a restaurant here?
I like that.
Yeah, you're gonna get to wear this, and you're gonna get to go hang this out.
Oh, here we go.
Sing it right now?
Yeah, why not?
2 times? Or?
Yeah, 2 times.
You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Guys,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, how or who found this like years later? That's what I want to know.
So
It's
I
like
got
deep
the DVD.
Creative Pro.
Mr.
man.
Friedman gave me the DVD.
But like out of nowhere, like snuck it to you after a show or what?
It was something Max was doing, I believe, and he needed me to digitize it. So I digitized it for them,
Yeah.
and then
You put it on YouTube?
Then we posted it on the Cap YouTube. Yeah,
Oh, you did?
yeah, and it went viral. And then Max actually wanted us to take it down, because I don't know if he didn't. I don't think he thought it would go as viral as it did. He wasn't anything at the time. Like, he was just an indie wrestler.
Right.
Right.
He had just started like branching out.
But like he was like a buzzy indie wrestler.
Yeah, he was
at
a
least.
known
Yeah.
indie wrestler, right?
Right.
So, but it went viral. And then what actually pissed me off is people clipped it and put it on their Twitter, and that got more views than the
Of
original.
course, yeah.
Right.
Pissed me off.
And then
So I don't know
Didn't
now.
Max
Like,
Caster,
for example,
like
I just
sample it and make like a song out of it.
oh my god, yes, that was unbelievable. And then Max was mad at Max, asked him to take it down. That was oh man, that
It's
was
so good.
But this YouTube channel is Stone Cold Johnny Sins.
Jesus.
Has the whole clip. I don't know if he took it from me, but it has 287,000 views.
Wow.
Man. Either way, That's a one of one item. I can't believe MJF. We go back to the Rosie O'Donnell picture. I can't believe MJF signed that so nicely for Linda in the first place.
With an
Like
inscription, you on my sunshine.
Putting that inscription. So he's lucky, but that is just what a gem. A one of one right there.
That's a true one of one.
And obviously, like Rosie and Max have gone back and forth online before. Max was like said something real tough to her one time.
No, not my Max.
And it's crazy. So obviously she's not like totally hating on him, or maybe she doesn't remember. She's like, oh, that's just a kid.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Linda, when he posted this in our Facebook group, he said they had a little back and forth about him.
That's
But
interesting.
he didn't go into detail. So
She must know, yeah. Real quick, here's the. It's just so good.
Your favorite song, Max? Is it your favorite song?
Oh yes.
Oh, what song is it?
Oh, you are my sunshine.
You Are My Sunshine. Would you like to do a little rendition of it now?
Okay.
All right. Take it away, Max.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Who's in the house, baby? Always look greater, baby. We gotta pay tribute to the one and only homie, MJF. Yo, what up, dog? Thanks for the $20. Yo, he's the nicest dude I know. Yo, check it out, yo.
Take it away, Max.
MJF stay inspiring the people. And on camera, he was trying to be the evil guy, but now we can see it's all see-through. Says that he's better, but he treats me like an equal. At the soup kitchen, he was feeding all the homeless. In the locker room, bringing donuts for the workers. At the food court, he be tipping in the jars. And when he drives home, he emitting no carbons. He got a hybrid, mindful of
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, so
firing,
good.
high-fiving the fireman.
Hold on, it's
When
almost
we
done.
have a show, he be helping
it's
with the
not.
fireman. Never shy.
Anyway,
So
Two
good.
phenomenal songs right there, but oh my God. Wow. Let's go back to wrestling figures, guys. Vintage Jack's BCA. I always talk about him, right? He posted some information about Superstar Series 3, basically saying most of us found out about the Series 3 from the lineup on the back of the Monster Ring. That's how I found out about
Same
it,
for me for sure.
right? But Jacob went straight to the source on an old message board. You know, as you see the back of the ring, it shows Bret Hart, British Bulldog, Shawn Michaels, Sid, Ahmed, and Mankind. So I got that ring for Christmas '96. That's how I knew the line was coming out.
Same. Yep.
But from this message board post, it shows on November 23rd, 1996, he wrote on some message board, I was told by Jax the third series of WF toys set to release in the spring of 1997. They are repaints of Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, plus the British Bulldog, Mankind, Ahmed Johnson, and Psycho Sid. Hope this, I guess, helps some of you. Which, November 96, he had the inside scoop, and he was right, but they came out earlier than spring. I got mine in January.
I got him for Easter. I'm pretty positive of that.
I got mine in January
Or like-
97.
Like I was too old to like surprise me with Easter stuff, but like I
Right.
saw them, the four new guys, and I had my mom buy them, and she saved them for Easter. So within that month, March,
But
April.
even earlier on November 9th, he says that later on in the year will be Steve Austin, Triple H, Mero, Ahmed, Sid, Bulldog, Savio, Farouk. Like, he got all
No
the
offense,
info.
that could have been an educated guess, but by the happenings, right?
But I mean, they all came out.
I mean, yeah, but come on.
So imagine now, like, just email her like Mattel.com for lineups.
Well, I mean, Steve puts stuff out there all the time. That's like news and
Yeah, but he's not giving you
First.
full lineups early.
no,
He's not revealing Comic-Con lineups early.
no, but he's
know.
got information and
Oh, of course, the
on
information.
his social media and when he
course, yes.
participates in chats and boards and stuff.
I just thought that was very, very interesting. All right, WWE Superstar Dragon Lee receives his first ever Mattel WWE action figure. States it's been a dream of his to have his very own action figure. And there it is.
It's awesome. It's a nice figure too.
And you have the ringside link right there, too. Look at that, like a pro.
What a pro.
He didn't write use code MAJOR to save 10%.
Yeah, that's the only thing missing. Save 10%, bro.
Daughter of Davey Boy Smith, Georgia Smith, received the package containing all these new Davey Boy Smith figures. And look at there it is, the new Monday Night War with Golga. You see that? The white tights, the long tights.
Got to be close, and she's got those not even street legal Netflix 2-packs.
Right.
Watch out there, you might get arrested.
There's
in
a
the
there's a
streets.
lot of Bulldog product in 2024. I
Yeah,
love the
all you
Bulldog
can handle.
glove.
Man, I feel like I need that Monday Night War Bulldog.
I'm on the fence.
It's such a like unique era that's never been like touched. I feel
Like to me, that's like new gen Bulldog, right?
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's right when he turns heel.
Yeah.
It's like in your house.
Yeah.
Heel turn.
It's a cool one.
Yeah,
I'll definitely say that's a cool one.
I'll be. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm keeping it.
We kind of teased this earlier. D. Frida made one of his very few mistakes. D, you want to
so
come on?
pissed. Look at his
D,
face.
Mad.
you want to
Look at
come
his
on?
face. Like,
Always gonna
his
say
head.
that it's not a mistake somehow, but I'm
Let's see. D,
not having it.
explain yourself. The Joxa.
In the
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
is that a young Maxwell Jacob Friedman?
All right, for context in the Terminator bonus, D, who does the best research ever, like honestly, nobody could do the research that he does. We showed up all the figures and we're like, oh, it's weird there was no helicopter. And then I went down this rabbit hole and I found this. D, what happened here?
Well, this isn't an
Explain
official.
yourself.
So this was produced by Joxa, but they're based out of Argentina. They did. Joxa was for a long time, at least during the 90s and late 80s, they were a packager and distributor for companies such as Hasbro, Louis Goodloop Toys. I believe there was also Coleco, and also one of them was Kenner Products. But some of them were actually like Kenner Products, like actual just repackaging. They would receive samples, get shipped off to them, and they would repackage them with the Spanish carding for Argentina. But this in particular, along with other items, and I knew about these, but I don't really count them because they're
You calling it a bootleg?
it's not a bootleg. It is actually licensed, but it's basically bootleg quality. It's not even worth even mentioning because it's so bad. It's so bad.
But that's a Kenner figure sitting in the choppa there.
Now,
Yeah.
so I have the Joxa Hasbro Series 1. Like I have, so it,
Yeah,
you know,
those were made in China, but these were not made in China. These were made in Argentina. These were packaged in Argentina, and it's really bad quality. And there's also not just this. This is the Hurricane Star. This is a helicopter. The I think it translated to attack turbo vehicle, attack helicopter. But there's also this.
Oh, look at that.
There's also the Star Destroyer. But these two vehicles have something very much in common, is that they are repurposes of the Rambo Coleco vehicles.
Oh,
And
see?
these were made by Joxa, not these ones in particular. Coleco had their own stuff made in China, but when it was handed over to Joxa, they were making stuff in Argentina, basically making poor quality tools and got poor quality results. And they just reused the tools that they had for that. So this is not made by Kenner. It's just reusing the Coleco molds that they, well, technically not made by Coleco, but the Joxa molds of Coleco product. And they just decoed them out very similar to how Kenner did their stuff. And those came out in
leaning towards
1993.
Broski with this one, D, because you said before you started this whole thing, licensed product.
What are those Hasbros that we've talked about a million times that aren't Hasbros?
The Fun School?
Fun
Yeah,
schools?
Fun School. Is that kind of like what this would be?
Definitely.
Similar, yeah.
Okay. So we didn't talk about.
Also, I bet these command a pretty penny.
They were.
Yeah, I mean, the Star Destroyer is pretty much hard to come by. I mean, because once again, no one cares.
Right.
Very, very little people even.
But I bet if you've had one mint in box put on eBay, you'd get some.
Couple
nice
hundred.
chunk of change.
The helicopter's going for a couple hundred.
I
Yeah.
mean, my favorite scene in Terminator 2 was when he went into space and fought stars.
Me too.
But I love
Joxa, sorry, Matt.
No, I was about to give you credit. Even when there's a little hiccup, you come back with even better information. That's why you're the best.
That's why
Steve.
Broski did this. He wanted to challenge you, bro.
I wanted to test you. And you know
Yeah.
what? You proved me right. Good job. What
Joxa
is
was
this?
putting out stuff. Joxa was putting out stuff like this, and this was not made by Kenner. They were taking tools from another company that was based out of Philadelphia, and basically a Dollar Tree blaster, electronic.
Oh, that
and,
looks like
makes-
shit.
I love that.
Wait, just wait until you actually. I mean, go on eBay, if you can find some stuff. And they also made
What is
stuff like
this? I love this.
Yes,
Yes.
they made stuff like this. This is
Rambo
more-
versus Terminator 2.
Bro.
Not even the same.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
That's good.
pretty wild.
I actually would like to just.
I
have it
love
for-
that. I might look that up.
I don't know if there's any current listings for it, but there's some inconsistencies here. This sample in particular has him with the claw arm, the Power Rock
Yep.
Terminator, and then this one has him with the Mr. Blaster arm, and it's loose
Jesus.
out of it. So
Is that like a Remco style Rambo figure versus the Kenner style?
Yes.
this is
Terminator?
Coleco. Coleco based their stuff off of the Motu Master stuff. And
They're a little taller though.
yeah, they're 6 3/4.
Yeah.
Whereas the Terminator stuff is 5.5 inch
Bro,
scale.
what? Terminator 2 Rambo.
Yeah, there's also a commercial for this as well. Yeah,
A commercial?
yeah, there's a commercial.
Bro,
online
if there's a
somewhere.
commercial, then it counts, baby. That's my rule. That's my new rule. Look at
But
this stuff.
Here's the Jocks, the catalog. I mean, they were
Bro,
making-
there's a
they were making-
there's a catalog. Come on, it counts.
Bootleggers don't make catalogs, dude.
And then there was also packed with a VHS video cassette.
That's
Same
cool.
with the Rambos were also like that. The Force of Freedom, that was a tie-in with the animated series. And they were also making pencil cases and lunch boxes, but those were not, once again, just using other, similar with the blasters, using other companies' molds and tools. So,
Interesting.
and
Huh.
there it is in the catalog. The Hurricane Star, but not the Star Destroyer. And as for other stuff, we did talk about that from Kenner Products in the bonus episodes, so check that out. Two unreleased vehicles that were featured in the 1993 catalog, part of the Future War segment, and then as well as the
Bro.
roleplay mask.
This is nuts, dude. The mask, if they would have made this,
That's pretty cool. How would it stay on your head though?
It was probably going to be like a translucent strap around the forehead, probably.
Let's say because that would not stay on,
I love that.
or it'd be
Very
like
cool.
like a game to how still you can be.
And then there's also these that came out in 2005 by Palisades. So we don't really talk about unreleased product on the bonuses because all
Yeah,
of them
right.
kind of had.
Right? There's no sense.
Yeah. But yeah,
All
so
right.
there was big line.
I couldn't
there-
find the commercial. I just looked for that commercial.
Yeah, I think it was on Instagram. I don't know if anybody on if it's on YouTube, it might be in Espanol or Spanish. But yeah, these were 4-inch figures that were gonna come out in around fourth quarter of 2005, and they never came to fruition.
He is making you regret asking
I know,
about the
damn it.
extra stuff here.
I will say, if this JAXA helicopter had the cop inside, I would buy it. Because this has Arnold inside, I'm not going to get it. Because in the movie, Arnold doesn't fly the helicopter; the cop does.
Right, he flies into space with the Star Destroyer.
Stop it. But all right, even when D makes a little hiccup, he comes back and he shoves it in my face. So
Look at his face. Look at
That
him.
was
Look at
that's
him.
why he's
hell of
He
a battle,
knows.
boys.
that's why he's the man.
Comes in, drops a knowledge bomb, and leaves.
All right. So, guys, I went and I filmed with the Has Lab
Unbelievable.
Ecto 1 and Ecto 1A.
Yeah, what? Explain all this to me since I
Okay,
don't.
so Hasbro reached out. Wow. And they asked if I wanted to check out the sample. They were going to come down to Orlando, then asked me like what my upcoming dates were. I said I've the Major Rager in New Jersey. Said we're actually going to film in New Jersey with this Ecto 1A. I said perfect. It's Ecto 1 Fate. So or Ecto, you know what I'm trying to say. So I get there, dude. There was on display both of them. I was blown away. I don't even think the picture shows how big and
I'm
massive
actually right.
these
The
are.
picture now. I'm looking at like I know the size of you, and that looks freaking awesome. Man.
It's
like,
Paul
huge.
getting this, by the way?
What's that?
Is Paul getting this, Papa
I
Bear?
doubt he's a cheap motherfucker, but
And like I said, I had to buy 2 of these because you are able to convert one into the one from Ghostbusters 2, but I need them both. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I bought 2. You get all these figures. Man, it just blew me away. I have a whole video up now.
all those lights are on it, and they
All those
function?
lights. It's all electronic. They make the siren sound.
Wow.
I have a video up on Instagram and Twitter. I mean, look at these things. They're so cool. And they even told me that, I don't know, Mark, maybe it was you who said you might want to go back and get the Ghostbusters 1 figures. Was it you?
Yep.
They're making a 4-pack So you won't have to go to the secondary market.
Damn.
So the Ghostbusters from Ghostbusters 1 that will go in the 1A, those are from Ghostbusters 2. You know, you see the toaster with the slime. You see the Slimer, Lewis Tully, the librarian.
You got 2 deluxe models.
No, I got 1 deluxe model and 1 regular model. I didn't need the 2 deluxe.
Why not?
Because the deluxe builds the Ecto 1A, I believe, but like I don't need 2 Ecto 1As. Ecto 1A is from Ghostbusters 2. I only need 1 Ecto 1A. You know what I'm saying, Mark?
Yes, I
I'm lost,
100%.
but okay.
So we are, just to tell you, it needs 12,000 backers. It has right now 9,480.
How much time?
And there's 7 days left.
I feel like it's going to come down to the wire.
I think so.
Was, I believe this was very similar to Galactus. And it was something like those kind of numbers, like 10,000. And then by the end, it was like 18 or 20,000 or something crazy.
I mean, remember how the
ring
Gen Arena like jumped? Like,
man,
I am certain I am not one of those, but I will be. So add 1 to the number.
And I'll just get out of the way now. They gifted me the Slimer prototype.
That's crazy.
So, like, I mean, of course I want this to get backed, but if it doesn't, I have this prototype right here, which is pretty cool.
Wow.
So
yeah, and especially if nobody ever gets it. It's
I mean, obviously I hope it gets backed for so many reasons. One, I want the Ecto 1. We don't have a to scale Ecto 1.
This would be the perfect Ecto 1 though, because it's completely realistic, not just a toy, and it lights up and makes sounds. That's unbelievable.
And the figures fit in it. And also the best part about this, if this gets back, then kind of like the sky's the limit. Then they'll be like, ooh, well, what else can we make? You know, I'm not saying they'll go and make it the Firehouse, but you never know. Like, what if they did the Marshmallow? I don't know what they would do. Maybe they do a rooftop scene. I'm just, I'm spitballing here.
Yeah.
But if this gets back, then, the sky's the limit. I was absolutely blown away. Hasbro Pulse. Make sure you order it. Like I said, I got 2. This sounds like it's a plug, and it is a plug, but I generally bought 2 before I even filmed this. So
what did you film with them that's going to come out? Like, what is it?
it's already out. It's just me like marking out over the toys, really.
Oh.
It's like it's on my Instagram. That was it.
Cool.
So check that out, HasbroPulse.com. And then what else we got here? Okay, guys, the toy drive. We're running out of time. We are running out of time, guys. I think the best way to order is to go to Ringside Collectibles, donate to the toy drive, and put the toy drive address, Major Toy Drive, P.O. Box 339, Merrick, New York,
Free
11566.
shipping when you do that, and you could use discount code MAJOR and save 10%. I will say this, guys. There's the mail-in option to the P.O. Box, and last week I said, kind of upset that like nothing had come, and the Major Marks did what they always do, came through, and there's been a lot of stuff this week at the P.O. Box. So, yeah, I think almost one full, I'll be able to fill a bin tomorrow at Grab.
Oh, great.
I think already. Yeah.
And, of course, December 9th, the first 100 people who come with 5 figures, brand new wrestling figures, will be allowed into our live recording of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. If you bring 10 figures, you get a photo op with us in ring. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Myself, Brian, Mark will be there. And whoever donates the most through Ringside Collectibles, of course, gets that Wildcat Championship title. Please, no used toys. Must be in original packaging. It's for a good cause. Try to win the belt or donate 1 toy. Doesn't matter to me. Just
and
donate
every little
something.
bit helps, guys. We do it every year. It's one of our favorite things we do. It's just, it's for good reason,
Yeah, we got a whole weekend planned.
Right.
We're going to be doing some content, bonus content stuff as well. But while we're talking about this, guys, I'm really gonna throw things through the hoop here. My Q&A question is about the toy drive. So can we just do it now so we can talk about the toy drive a little bit more and sell that?
Okay.
So my question, which, whatever, you win a little prize ski. But my question is from RI Collector, Hasbro LJNRI. Most valuable figure donated at toy drives. And that made me thinking. We've had some really cool things donated over the years.
Yeah.
we don't get to see every single we have such a team that helps us out and is doing it for us, but I do
So it's
vividly
mostly
remember
the
one year.
mail-ins that are seen because I always have to open those boxes and bring them to Cap or whatever.
I remember once seeing like those rare Mattel like red shoulder pad LODs.
That's what I was gonna say,
That's
dude.
the one that I'm gonna say. And that was only like a couple of years ago, so they were already like super rare.
Yeah,
Like those were $200 figures.
Yeah, Hawk and Animal
with the wrist
Elite.
guards,
red. No, mint. I mean they're mint on card.
Oh yeah,
Like,
but it has like wrist
obviously,
guards
yeah.
on them too. The spikes on the shoulders, the spiky
Yeah.
wrists.
But somebody brought those and donated those. I don't know if they knew what they had.
they
because-
mailed them in.
Yeah, right. And I just remember them sitting on the top of the thing. I'm like, man, I could just go to the store and buy two, trade these. No kid will ever know.
Yeah,
just.
there's been some really cool stuff over the years, man. I mean, really great stuff.
But a lot of years we get a ton of ringside current stuff, which is great. Everybody wants Cody. All the kids want Cody. All the kids want, Seth and Bray and all that stuff. But we also get these random cool things. Stone
One year
Cold
somebody
and-
sent like a bunch of like minty mint bone crunchers. Remember that?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
There was just so many different bone crunchers. Like I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and we'll always let somebody brought. What was it? Nick said at some point. CPA said at some point, like if somebody donates a Bendy Mabel, I'll do something. He said I'll eat something. I don't know if he ever did it, but somebody brought a Bendy Mabel mint on card.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, honestly, I do want current product, not old stuff you have around your house, but we'll take anything. We're not we're not gonna.
This isn't
turn you
exactly
down.
going to people who need it for the value of it. It's like,
Yeah,
those in
so-
need, think of a kid on Christmas who's not going to get anything. You're saving the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty important.
So yeah, guys, just donate to Ringside, donate to the PO Box, or come in person, guys. Let's do it. Let's make this one of the best years ever, guys. Let's donate. All right, Major Bendies, collectmajor.com. This is the last week, guys, for the Chris Bay Major Bendy. 100% of the profits go to Chris Bay. Man, I mean, I was hoping this would be the number one Bendy of all time. I don't think it's going to get there, but we still have time. We got a week left. Let's buy it up, baby.
For sure. Keep pushing.
100%.
That as well will be greatly appreciated, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Go a long
100% of the
way.
profits go to Chris Bay. The TNA packaging. Of course, this will come with the trading card. But, it's not so much about the Bendy. It's about donating to Chris. But, yeah, you get an action figure out of it. You get a trading card out of it. And, we've talked to Chris. He loves this figure. And, he's appreciative of all you guys. So let's try to sell as many as possible in this next week. Also, guys, My Chemical Romance Bassist receives order from Ringside Collectibles featuring a big rubber guy.
Wow.
Mikey Way, broski.
That's right.
Yep, I know for a fact. I met Mikey through a mutual friend. I've never met him in person, but we text, and he's a big fan of
Yeah, we've sent some DMs back and forth.
collectmajor.com. Yeah, so he's all in on big rubber guys. Very cool.
That's cool.
Really, really love that. And guys, speaking of big rubber guys, again, the last week to get the brand new Rock and Roll Express with tag team titles. One thing, guys, we've talked about, in our group chats. I think those titles, I know those titles are supposed to be blue. The renders show them as black. They will be blue, the correct blue.
Yeah, they're not crazy different. It's like a darker blue, but right,
A darker blue.
Yeah,
But Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson with the tag team titles. Ricky was putting it over this weekend to me. Ricky's such a great
what
guy.
did he say?
Well, he was saying thank you for the figure. I said,
What'd he say?
I said, why don't you give me a fucking tweet?
That's why you put that obnoxious tweet out. Oh,
Yeah. So Rock Roll Express, super toyetic. Thanks to Deep Freedom for doing the research. TTD, for the artwork. Brian Beatty for the sculpting. And of course, Bad News Allen with the Harlem Sewer Rat.
Oh baby.
Exclusive to collectmajor.com. And guys, the pre-order is the order with these. Yes, some other sites may pick them up, but there's no guarantee, guys. If you want this, especially if you want that rat,
Yeah.
get them from collectmajor.com. Don't be buying them on the secondary market. So this is the last week. Ricky, Robert, and Bad News Allen
So cool.
over at collectmajor.com.
Broski, here we go.
What is this? What
The
is
major
this?
trader.
That is our that was our dinner.
Wow.
That was the scene from the Mexican
I
restaurant.
see the lust in his eyes.
Iman just making these cards.
I see the lust in your
Mid-record.
eyes.
Oh,
By the
my
way, Eamon and Justin Walsh sitting and Billy Peck all sitting at my table. We had a great time.
Wow.
Billy Peck helped out big time, came to the GCW show, helped with Kinnick.
Oh,
I
wow.
felt bad too. He was like taking photos for me at my gimmick table. I was like, oh, Billy,
Billy Peck's a legend. Yeah.
legend. My dad asked if it was Garth from Wayne's World.
Oh my god. Doesn't even make sense.
That's what he said. My dad is shot. Anyway. All right, guys.
Is that Bob's gimmick, like to wear that sweater wherever he goes?
It has been for the last 6 years.
Yeah,
I think
like
he just likes that sweater.
when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, it's like a one-time thing," and I've seen it a lot since.
Literally, the first time that I ever saw him in person at the Toy Drive, the
Drive, right?
first year,
Yeah.
he wore it, and I was like, "Oh, that's one of those one and done things." But I swear to God, there's a point in the calendar, like whatever it is, November 17th. He's like,
Take it out. Got to bust it out.
There it is. Speaking of major guys, we will be at WrestleCade. So if you want figures in stock, in hand, get them at WrestleCade. We say the pre-order is over and that's it. You can't get them on our website, and that's true. But we do order special ones, special extras, I should say, for conventions, toy shows, stuff like that. So there's a little library for sale at WrestleCade.
Plus, for sure, I'll be there all day Saturday at the major table signing autographs. Also with TNA X Division champion and my good friend Moose and Kinnick will be there peddling the big rubber guys. And I know for sure we have Magnum TAs for sale because he will be there, at WrestleCade to sign. So we thought that would be a unique opportunity for everybody. So amongst other stock, but
I will be at WrestleCade as well. I will not be at the table. I'll be at K-Pape Cardboard's table, but I will be on the show. We'll plug that later on. But yeah, if you want to get some figures and then get them signed, and then maybe you buy a figure, but you buy a Macho Man, but you get that shell signed by Arn Anderson for that figure that's coming out, in January.
Honestly, yeah, that's not a bad move.
Yeah.
How excited are you to see the Punjabi Playboy?
I didn't realize he was going to be there, but I see him right now.
Yeah.
There he is.
And Runjin Singh.
Well, Ric Flair's there. Well, if someone brings their big rubber guy Flair, then they get it signed.
There you go. What
Maybe
an
we'll talk to
opportunity.
Rodman. Get him on the line.
I have a toy biz for Rodman to sign if I can.
I have a toy biz as well, but I'm not sure I want to. I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze on how much it's going to cost versus how much I'll get back to, what I'm saying? Because mine would be to sell.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'd probably keep mine, I think.
And what are you going to do with it? You put it on display?
I don't know. A little Rodzilla.
"Yeah, that's awesome.
Dennis Rod. Oh, man. I think that's
I'd
cool.
hang up that for sure."
I have a minty one.
I would only do it if it was the San Francisco Toy Maker 2-pack and you get Hogan too.
But I don't even like that too big. So.
I love that 2-pack for what it represented. The figures are fucking dog shit.
I'm with you, broski, 1000%. Especially in the package sign, that makes it an epic fucking thing.
Right.
Bro, I just realized I have the fucking 2-up prototype of that. Maybe I bring that, get that signed. That could be wild.
Jesus.
In package, you have that?
Yeah.
How big is it? It's got to be huge.
It's fucking
Yeah.
enormous.
Wow.
Holy shit! Yeah, you bring that, and then you go down the street when Hogan shows up.
Oh, I won't be there when Hogan shows up, but tempting. All right, guys. Anything else for follow-up?
No. We got a lot of news.
All right. We got the news, and the news brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a major mark. Now it's time to become a major PBR mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR. Forever. Welcome back to the news brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'll tell you what, at the American Dream, after my big win, I had some PBRs backstage, the red, white, and blue.
Wow.
Yeah, use that hashtag Major PBR if we choose your
He
picture.
was thirsty.
Yeah, your picture or video, you'll get a prize. Who won this week, Mark?
Major PBR. Major PBR.
Yeah.
Collectible underscore R. It's this really great picture of the Jurassic Park Jeep with Broski riding in the back. It's a cool setup. It's got
Who
a guy with
wore
a
a
major
scientist
pod
jacket to GCW? That's what I
Well,
want to know.
there's some PBR cans in the crowd on the Jeep. I just wish it was a to scale Jeep. You know, I just look a little too big for that car.
It's fine.
It gets the
come
job
on.
done. for-
Beggars can't be choosers.
Cool.
No, it's good for that photo, but like if I were to do
Right.
it for my collection,
Yeah.
it doesn't quite work. But guys, big news week. We have Ringside-fest. We'll talk about at the end, but we'll rapid fire through some of this stuff. Let's go right now. A little Johnny B. Bad from Top Rope Collectibles shows off their Mark Marrow. I like it.
I mean, yeah, it's artwork has potential, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think that's a much earlier version of his outfits, right?
I think this is like early 90 Johnny B. Bad,
That's what I'm
not
saying,
like,
yeah, like-
mid 90, which I prefer to fit in the Galoob line.
Right.
But again, like we need more than artwork here.
Yeah.
But looks good. Next up, we have look at this little Power Town update.
Power Town. Yeah, I was pumped by this. These look awesome, man.
In package Remco photos. We had the Rock Roll Express, Magnum and Tully, Hacksaw, Tito Santana, Nick Bockwinkel. Who else in this? Oh my God, there we go. We got the Missing Link and Bobo Brazil. I think they look awesome. I think the packaging is great. Looks clean.
Yeah, it looks real clean, right?
Looks like you could get those bubbles signed,
Yeah.
which is a nice touch. It's not form fitting, you know.
I think it's just what it needed to be. I think it's the way they did it. It's safer to keep, from falling off.
Yeah,
It looks cool. It's like a mix of like old school and new school.
man, the soft goods they look really good.
Yeah, man.
Do those knees not bend? Were they never supposed to bend?
What a question.
It looks like they don't bend there.
From that angle, it can't really tell.
I could have swore they were going to bend.
Yeah,
based
I
on-
could have sworn as well.
those
Hard to
look
tell with
great.
anyone with knee pads. You can't tell at all.
Yeah, but man, they look awesome.
Did
The
you pre-order
Arriba.
these, broski?
I pre-ordered them. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I pre-ordered everything Power Town had to offer.
Wow. They owe you two.
I got to. Hacksaw, Missing Link, Tully. They look fantastic. I'm excited for these. I'm a big Remco guy, which is weird since I didn't grow up with Remcos. But now that I have the Remcos, now that our major pod figs through Ringside were Remco style.
It's a very nostalgic, stylized figure for sure.
Yeah, I'm all in. But again, it's like, look at all those titles. Oh my God! But it's like, okay, if it took this long for these, when are we going to see a series 2?
Right.
That's my worry. But I think it looks great.
I'd like to think everything's back on track at Power Town, so I'm hopeful.
I hope so as well. I mean, they look good to me. Get my stamp of approval.
Right.
What about Zombie Sailor showing off the biggest Black Friday sale ever? We got, look at this, 1 of 1,500, Herc and Roma, Power and Glory, black shirts, black long tights. I fucking love these. It goes with the matching slick. Don't know if we needed a third slick. I also don't know if we needed a third deathmatch Matt Cardona, but hey, I'll take it. The Ultra Bloody.
I guess I'm looking at your other one now. It's like not as bloody. I can see that there's
Mid-match.
definitely
It's a
difference.
mid-matcher.
Yeah.
So there's the 1 of 1,500 Herc and Paul Roma. I think they look great, and I think they're drastically different from the other ones.
And I also love that it's a 2-pack because the other ones
Yeah.
weren't. Yeah.
And this is a old school 2-pack style, like the Matt and the Nick Gage was a really, really big package.
Right.
Looks, oh man,
Yeah, they look great.
very
I kind of
Hasbro.
half forgot that they had this other look.
This is later in the run, right? Or was
Right.
it earlier?
No, it's later, I believe, right?
I'm not quite sure. D says yes.
And the run's not much of a run.
Well, it's over a year at least, right?
Might be a year.
It's definitely. You said you were watching a match before, and it was
Oh yeah, so I
pre-Mania
was doing
6.
cardio today, and I just kind of put on random old wrestling on YouTube, and I watched like kind of like go home WWF stuff to WrestleMania 6, and they worked as a debuting babyface tag team. I had no memory of this, but they wore plain black trunks. They weren't called Power and Glory. I was like, what? Yeah.
I think they look great. And to me, as much as I love the 2-pack with Gage, this is the one, because it is that iconic picture. It's a solo.
Yeah.
I love this one. Man, yeah, I do love the pre-match one, but the head is just, it's not the right hair. This
Is this numbered?
I don't know if this is numbered. I'm not quite sure. But this I can't, this is the one that I'm going to just stock up on. I might buy, if there's 800, it is numbered, 1 of 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
See it, yeah.
So I might even buy a couple hundred of these, to be honest, because this is like
1,000 and the third slick is 1,250.
I don't know.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So the slick is in stock. I mean, we'll talk about weekly purchase. I got them right here. So
Same here. Zombie was selling out of his trunk of his car at the Major
Yeah.
Rager.
I do need that slick. I need all of those.
there's that Matt Cardona. I can't wait to get that. Beautiful. And so make sure biggest Zombie Black Friday sale. Of course, some other items in stock. He kind of like opens things like from the vault, which I don't mind. Almost like the old school
it's
Disney
fine. It's his
VHS
company.
vault.
You can do that, right?
Yeah.
I wish there was a little more something not repainted here to get excited about, but still nice stuff.
I mean, this slick has a new hat, dude. So, like, what more could you want?
My slick is bald, guys. I don't know what to do.
Ah,
Oh
that's
boy.
scary, dude. Put that back
Yeah, that's
on. Put
terrifying.
that hat back on.
What about this? Joe Hendry Micro Brawler
There's no way Joe thought to do this, so someone had to approach him.
with the Chase variant.
Which
I like this
too.
with the guitar. This is the way to do it.
Why do you
Great way
guys
to make
keep
it
saying
Toyota.
that about? Does he just not like making merch, or like what is?
Bro, I had to literally take his hand and have him sign the Major Bendy's contract. And I put him in touch with Zombie, and he's never responded to him. I also told him months ago that he needs foam hands, like wave your hands from side to side. I said, you wear athletic wristbands. How are you not selling them with like the Joe Hendry logo?
He's allergic to money. It's like,
And what does he say when you say this stuff to him? He just giggles.
you're right, but then he doesn't do it.
Yeah. And I understand it's like a lot has happened for him very, very soon.
Right.
He did once offer for me to help him out and like take a cut. I said, absolutely not. Like do the work for him and take a cut. Like no fucking way.
Jesus. Well, Connect could do that
Yeah, what
without
about
even
Connect?
trying for him, but he's ours.
He's
Anyway.
ours. I mean, he's already fucking stretched too thin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
But this is cool. I'm sure he's going to sell a lot of these.
Definitely the way to go to make it more fun and toyetic.
Yeah.
And you could always do them in trunks. Like, who cares?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it looks good. Up next.
Well, tell him I'll help him with it after I do my Marvel Legends podcast.
Joe, I'm going to get you some business cards. That's what you need.
And a tie.
And a tie.
But by the way, I only work on Mondays.
Like, all right, I can only get this done
Yeah, like
After I
in
do
a very
my
small
Marvel
window on
Legends
Mondays,
podcast.
but I could do it for you.
Thursday to Sunday, you might get text from me, and then Monday I'll blow your phone up. Mark's getting hot. He's giving me that fake smile.
All right, keep rolling.
Keep rolling here. This one was interesting, guys. Smart Mark Sterling
Yeah.
What?
and the AEW Rise to the Top mobile game. Mark, tell us about this. Did you know
I
this
don't
was coming?
really.
Why do you have brown hair?
I don't know why they did that. I don't know. I knew about this because somebody who works on the game sent me the text of the picture, but I didn't really know what the game was. And I was talking to some fans at the Major Rager, and it's like a fun kind of like you build your roster type of game. I guess I'm not, and I guess you get like surprise cards. Like maybe it's kind of like a card game. But
That's cool.
It's an AW mobile game. You know, it's got the roster in it. I love that it's got my gray plaid suit or whatever.
Cool.
One of my favorite suits with the black tie. I love it. It's really cool.
Looks a little bit
great.
like VSK, but it's cool.
Well, people always say I look like the older VSK. So
There you go.
What about this? The Jazzwares Unrivaled Collection, Better Than You, Baby, Ringside exclusive.
I didn't see this coming. Yeah.
Didn't see
this
this
was
coming at all.
a very, very, very popular act. So
Oh, yeah.
I think people will be excited to get this.
yeah, I like the matching gear and the jackets and the.
Especially
shirts.
another way to get the Burberry Gold. There's some meat on the bone here.
And you got to assume it'll have a really cool packaging, probably like the jackets.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's great.
Yep.
What about this Target Wardlow? I didn't see this coming.
I'm like,
Oh, boy.
how did this happen?
From the night he won it in the
All
I
out.
guess that this is some kind of direction because the Hangman that just came out was like that too.
No, I thought they are like title definitive wins.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and this is All Out 2022.
Oh, I just feel like it's such recent history and they're so far behind that it's not really a great idea.
I have to agree with you. Like the titles changed. Like so, how many different TNT champions?
I mean, I
have there
wasn't
been?
even referencing that. I'm just saying like AEW's
I'm just
5
saying-
years old, not 45.
Right. And I was saying that like, there's been so many TNT champions. I don't know if like this title run is like the one that sticks out.
Yeah, also true, but yeah, I feel like there's got to be a better concept to sell figures at Target.
And also the I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the last few Target ones kind of warming the pegs a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. Like it has to be a big anchor, right? You're coming a case of 6 by yourself,
Right.
Especially
yeah,
like
that's
when
the trouble.
Wardlow
That's
is
the hard
not
thing.
currently on television, so it's tough.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he was when they planned this, right?
Hey, if this coincides with a big return, we'll be eating our words. But I mean,
Right, and I hope we are.
yeah.
They had the Sammy with the TNT title.
And I did see him at Toihihu, and he grew his hair back out, so it is accurate again.
He grew that long?
I feel like he had it tied back, or gelled
Okay.
back at least. Something.
All right. Well, I mean, Wardlow's a big jack motherfucker, so it's definitely a toyetic, muscular man. So let's see what happens. Foco. This is a really cool magazine collection of The Rock
Oh,
Hogan.
yeah. That's cool.
La Puma needs this.
Yeah, definitely.
La Puma needs it.
Is that the first one ever? I don't have like a smart ass comment about. I think it's just good.
I like this one.
Yeah.
It's a famous magazine, famous moment. Icon versus icon. I dig it. What about? All right, I think it's time now. Are we getting into the Ringside-fest, D? All right. This is we're gonna rapid fire through some of these. We got.
Can we just
Mattel.
say this? I watched some of this live. Bill McKenna needs a webcam, better Wi-Fi if he's going to be doing these things. He's literally showing reveals and you can't make out what they are because his camera's so grainy and it's like
Here's my.
it's tough, man. It's a tough watch.
I asked him if he was using the WWF Slam Cam. I also asked if we need to start a GoFundMe to get him a new webcam.
Right.
He
Yeah.
said no, thank you, but I think we should just do it for our sakes. Like in a very selfish situation, like we'd like to see these things
But
that he
the
reveals
worst
at
part
home.
about this, it's like
he has to, doesn't he design on his computer? He's got to have like a high-end computer to do his job, right? Or am I crazy?
Not necessarily.
No?
I mean, he also could like he's he doesn't have a producer sitting at his house telling him that he has got to turn his computer on HD. It could be on SD. It could
Yeah.
be he could have no lights. It could be very grainy because of that. And maybe his internet stinks.
Right. But the thing is,
That's a lot of
Brian,
things.
it aired live, but it wasn't like live. You know what I'm saying?
No, I tried to watch it when it aired live, is what
Right.
I was saying.
But like this, they got to do something with Bill. Like get him in a studio or something. You know, like
Right.
it's
Yeah,
not the
exactly.
way to reveal figures, but you can't even see the figures.
I mean, he put up this, and we're going to get to it, this Naomi figure that looks like it might have the greatest soft goods of all time, and you literally can't see. Like, you just can't see it. Like, it looks like it's been on a VHS tape that was dubbed over 3 times.
But
Well, like I
luckily-
said, the last thing is when COVID happened, you guys did one of these, and everybody was stuck at home, and nobody like knew how to work their webcams, and everybody was
Right.
just kind of using what they had on their couch. And
Yes,
it's like,
yes.
I guess I'm going to show up to this thing, but you're going to get my phone microphone or whatever. But we're 5 years removed from that. You know,
Yeah.
get him
another good
in a
point.
studio is what
Yeah.
they need to do.
Right. Anyway, listen. Luckily, we did get a lot of studio images, so we get some clear views of things. We'll talk about it. We got this basic.
He's coming.
That is my favorite Big Daddy Mark song, by the way.
All right, D. I mean, this is your specialty, but let's rapid fire through these.
So he did say that this is I saw this is the new back and jacked, even more jacked. I mean, Randy's always been jacked.
Yeah, new torso for Randy, and it will be also applied to AJ Styles, which we'll see.
He said AJ and Randy have new jacked.
Yeah. So Orton's got some new gear going on, like with the RKO in the back, so you'll see that across future releases as well. I'm sure he'll have a future Ultimate as well. And then AJ, back and jacked. New head for him as well.
Cool.
With longer hair.
Yeah.
And this also, I think, now that the main event figures have the interchangeable arms or hands, you're seeing like elite hands on him as well with the gloves. Whereas before,
they've been doing that with a lot of those.
Yeah. But now this is becoming even more evident.
Like I was wondering, Maxine had the peace signs.
It just changes them completely. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this CM Punk got some. Yeah,
this CM Punk got some heat over the weekend. I saw.
It's supposed to be based off of the Royal Rumble 2010 figure that was released, I think, in 2011. So it's. I don't think this is the same head that came out with the release. Doesn't have the chest hair, and Steve did say that it will have up more deco. So I'm assuming maybe the white trim will be added somewhere across it, or it will have the chest hair. Find out. So these are not final. These are early deco samples.
I'm more concerned about that scan. Hopefully they take care of that, but we'll see. Yeah,
it's got some bushy eyebrows on it. So.
There's that nice Jake.
Yeah, some critiques about the height of the boots. He's got the Shinsuke torso. He's got the Shinsuke torso. So, this is like I guess.
I feel like just these new style basics, they don't have enough archives of like pieces yet, right?
Yeah, but they managed to get the snakeskin deco on the boots, so
good on them. It's nice. It's clean to me. I like it.
Yeah, I guess it's also supposed to be like a metallic green instead of just a solid green.
They said that in this video that it is.
Yeah. And got Kiana James. She's the Chase variant. So first time line figure similar to with a lot of the female performers that are included in the main event series. So this is the
she's
standard.
out with an injury, so hopefully she gets back in time for her figure to be released in stores.
Oh, and there's the Chase in the green.
Yeah, and I think these are new knee pads as well that are being applied across some of the female figures. So new tooling along the way. LA Knight. This is main event series.
This ain't guys. We're giving Bill shit. This ain't the best webcam either.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's like a Zoom thing to where it wasn't like the wrong selection. Was,
I thought it was Sheamus for a second.
Yeah, so this is just going to be. I mean, it just became very apparent with the ringside with the Ringside-fest because in the past it's been similar to this in terms of the webcam quality. Yeah, LA Knight got some nice deco on the boots, yellow. It even has the armband similar to what AJ Styles, but it's surprising to see that on a main event figure instead of an Elite Collection release.
Yeah, no, main event, it's come a long way. The new Andrade. Right?
Yeah, he's got a bigger build. He's got I think that's the Roman Reigns torso with like the, it's kind of like the Triple H body, but it's like more smoothed out. And then he's also going to have the pants with the yellow design. So this is his Royal Rumble appearance. No Yeet.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso.
Dude, the Usos have so many.
And rightfully
figures.
so. Rightfully so.
I know, they're so popular. It's awesome. But
still got some knuckle crunchers on the way.
Wow.
Cool figure. I would have put the one hand on it.
Yeah. That's
yeah, right. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Sid Justice is getting revisited.
Bro, this is my problem. We need an elite of this.
I
what
know.
are we doing?
It's like breaking my heart that it's not an elite. Like, just do it.
Oh. And now this isn't a showdown, the Sid?
No, this is main event series 155. He's mainline.
Mainline. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's a single pack release. Yep. And then so is Lyra Valkyria. She's getting her first ever release, and I'm not sure which one's the standard in the Chase. I think Steve was a little uncertain as well, but one of them's the standard, one of them's the Chase.
Cool.
Yep. So differentiation.
I feel like she's someone who needs an elite figure too, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen down the road. Yep.
Way too elaborate for a main event.
Yeah, especially with the entrance accessories. There's a lot of play value there. Yep. And now we're getting to some top picks. This is top picks 2025 Wave 2. Logan Paul, new entrance vest potentially. He's got his yellow gear. This might coincide with, I'm not sure what this event it's based off of. CM Punk.
MSG debut, right?
Yeah,
re-debut.
Tough Goods. Yeah, and these are the throw-over shirts, no Velcro. So you do
love those.
The print on the back. And this is the only way to get the fisted hands at
Man,
the moment.
that's like
with,
a broski cut.
I was just
I
going
like
to say
that.
that first Brodsky cut ever.
Yeah.
I like that.
But
That's cool.
the Ultimate Edition does not come with the fist hands, so this is the only way at the moment to get the fist hands, unless you get, I guess, one of the main event showdowns or main event releases.
Dude,
More
this one
contemporary
kinda like-
Austin.
This looks like a dad tailgating at a high school football game.
What? Yeah. What? And what era is this? Is this like?
This is probably 2022,
Is this like
2023.
I thought this was like the pandemic 316 Raw. Like, what is this?
Is that what? No,
I have no
they
idea.
said what it was from. It's new.
It's a newer look. Yeah, it's definitely in the 2020s.
Yeah. No,
wearing
no.
bowling
Like
shoes.
past year new, someone said.
Oh, okay. Maybe it did make a more recent appearance. It's got a nice dry brush on the jeans.
I do
Does
like the
have,
cooler and the beer can. What's
I kind of
Yeah.
want it just for that. To be honest, actually, I'm 100%
Raw
gonna get it.
reunion, Chris Stanley saying.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's probably what the shirt says as
Tampa,
well.
Florida.
I'm getting it for that cooler and that hat. Hell yeah!
Yeah, and the wristwatch as well.
all right?
And this is now main event.
Oh, Broski, you could put
Elite Collection.
a watch on your podcast figure.
Oh,
There you
nice.
go.
This is
the
Elite
Rolex
Collection
that
Series
you just can't buy.
116.
This
Elite
looks.
Collection-
I gotta say, with the Jack torso, these look cool.
Yeah,
it does.
I think
Looks
this might
different.
be
you
the
can, like, you can see the difference like right away, right?
yeah, this might be the Gunther torso. So he will have a standard and a chase. The chase is the one that's pictured without the gear. The standard has like black on black, so it's like a gloss black with a matte black.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
it will include the Daddy's Back shirt. And AJ Styles, he also has the same torso as well. It looks like he's in his jeans, so this is more of his jeans look. Updated torso, updated head that was seen
Oh, I
on.
think
didn't
Bill's
realize
wearing
that he's
pants
wearing
when he does
jeans.
this.
He doesn't. He's already moved on from that, right?
From this look, yeah, I think he's back to traditional
Right.
tights. Yeah. And it does have a hood on the soft goods entrance accessory as well. Kevin Owens, he has kind of like a 2-in-1.
That's
got a
cool.
pullover shirt, and it's got his Mania shirt underneath.
I like that. That's fun.
It's cool.
Now Jade Cargill getting her
She looks
first
great.
execution.
Looks great. I think
Yeah.
camera quality not the best, but yeah, looks pretty special.
It will have more metallic on the deco, so it wasn't finished yet.
Guys, who beat up Jade this weekend on that car? You see that?
I thought it was Bobby Roode because he was the first one there.
I'm so glad we're getting this.
This is awesome because it completes a set basically.
And it's, we were making some fix-ups, but this is truly the right beard, hair,
Right. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
brand new portrait for him. Yeah,
Hollywood Blondes, Brian Pillman.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
and then his son.
That's,
and then they're
that's so
purposely
cool.
Bill
Father,
said in
son.
the same
wave.
set. Yeah, same wave, which is really cool.
Nice print jacket on him, and the
And
bandana is
I need
also
that for the
removable.
Creative Pro desk. I just realized.
I would love to see the detail on that beard, but you can't.
Bandana is also
These are the
removable.
things we need to see, Bill.
Yeah. Hopefully, down the line we get the cane included.
Look at that. You can't
Future
even
release.
see his eyeballs that far.
And then this is Elite Collection Series 117. Seth freaking Rollins, based off his WrestleMania defense or whatever. Yeah, I think that's when he fought Drew. And he's also got the Kinesio tape with the on the back there. The Roman Reigns, the soft goods wasn't final. He will have deco applied across the front of the
Oh,
hood.
sweet.
Yep. And Grayson Waller, he will be the first to include the new tag team titles,
Very cool.
WWE tag team titles. And I'm sure Austin Theory is also going to be in a future wave as well. Rhea Ripley, I think they said it was based off Elimination Chamber from Australia. So it's got the
Yeah,
Australian
sick.
flag on the back.
Looks great.
So if you don't want to get the Ultimate Edition ring, this is definitely the best option to go
I
for.
didn't realize how much her hair has grown.
Yeah.
She looks completely different. Yeah.
More tats as well, probably. As if like you start from the beginning to the end, or at least to now. And then this is the Naomi that you were mentioning. Does have a hood.
looks
Humble
great.
return, Naomi. It looks
Yep.
unbelievable. Like, really can't see too much of the detail, but I mean,
Yeah.
huge fur, soft goods robe that maybe glows in the dark. Even
Quite possibly, yeah. It'll at least be reactive to black light.
Right.
And then the printing on the back of the hair was probably done with inkjet, so it has like a gradation when it like tappers downward.
And both
Gets
our
a
major bendies
center.
have that, by the way. Bill was bragging that no one's ever done it, but
Hologram?
It says Axiom features a chase variant. Concludes the
we do need
NXT
an Axiom
tag
versus
team-
hologram mixed universe challenge, I guess.
Very cool.
So very high deco on him. He's like I guess somewhat like a luchador. He's from Spain. But
Very
yeah,
cool.
I think he's got the hand tattoo there. So I'm sure Nathan Frazier is on the way as well, in the works. Now we're moving on to Elite Collection Series 118. This is kind of like
Josh Barnett.
Pacific Islander / Samoan themed. So you got Tama Tonga and his brother Tongaloa. Tongaloa on the right, Tama Tonga on the left.
Did Camacho ever get a figure?
No.
Wow. So this is his first time getting the figure.
Unico got one as like when he was like a thug.
Yeah.
Right.
Sin Cara, but Camacho never got one.
So is this his first ever figure?
He has, doesn't he have a,
Tama Tonga does. I don't think Tongaloa did.
Oh, no. Tongaloa has that retro, right?
Oh, yeah. From Cella. Yeah.
right, but he doesn't have a FTC. I know Tama does for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Tongaloa did.
Tongaloa doesn't
These
have
these include removable entrance vests, and these are obviously first shot samples, early injection samples. And this is Solo Sokoa. He's in his dress suit. It comes with new gloved hands that has like the buckle like unfastened. So that's
cool.
a nice detail there. And then Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, look at that.
I think that's all potentially
That's-
new.
that's
new-
gonna be
new
a hot
torso form.
seller.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm sure a lot of people are probably hunting down for that boss fight figure.
That thing's like a lot of money and
Yeah.
hard to find.
Here's Nia Jax. She's updated. I think this is a brand new body for her, more thinner, and will also include a removable alternate head with the Queen of the Ring
Oh, that's
crown.
great.
Has the bun up top, and Fatu was also going to be a part of this wave, but he was not shown. So that was the Make a Difference Fatu as well. We saw the
Oh, yeah.
we saw the
Let's
digital
go.
render for that.
Love that.
Now we're getting to Elite Collection Series 119. First time on the line, Ethan Page. Features a Chase variant. This is, I believe, based off of his championship win, but technically the gear, the trunks, and the knee pads should be like a dark blue. So obviously these probably aren't final. So we'll see if that's, unless he actually did wear black trunks with the red and white designs. But the Chase is the more accurate one at the moment.
He also brought this to my attention. Is he the only one to have a chase in the two toy lines?
What are you saying?
Well, he's got a chase figure in his Jazzwares release, and now he's got a chase figure in his Mattel
Quite
release.
possibly.
Does
I'm not
Keith,
sure.
Does Keith Lee have a chase?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
probably-
Keith Lee
Yeah.
definitely has both. Okay.
But he's got the Triple H torso, the new Triple H torso that's going to be implemented in 2024, starting with the Target exclusive Evolution 3-pack.
cool.
And Brown Breaker.
Yeah, look at that. That's
Man,
awesome.
that looks good. I didn't see this one.
Yeah, this was based off of, I think, SummerSlam, and it will include the Intercontinental Championship.
That's perfect.
Liv Morgan, the Dirty Dom. So Dirty Dom, Liv Morgan.
So it's
And-
heel live.
Yeah.
That Dom looks awesome. That face.
Finally, dude. I can't believe there's no mustache Dom product yet. So
It started in April, so.
I guess, but it just feels like
yeah.
it's been forever.
Yeah.
It's like you need.
Well, he's
to get
been
this
seen
out.
a lot on TV, so.
I guess that's why.
Yeah. So, but a lot of new tooling with Dom. I think like there's the brand new legs for him. So got his his structure, body proportions, new vest for him, and I think that's potentially the reuse of the throw over Ziggler towel, or that's brand new tooling
Wow,
for
you
that.
think the shirt, the
Potentially.
Ziggler shirt on the butt,
We'll see.
could be.
We'll see. Yep. And that's also in the same wave as the Live. Now we're getting on to Elite Collection Series 120. Cody Rhodes, based off of his MSG appearance when he was gifted the WWF Championship,
That's
the classic
badass.
WWE
Just,
Championship.
just for that title is awesome.
Yeah, so this can go with your Billy Graham, and well, I think the Billy Graham also included it, but
I was saying,
Bruno
didn't it come
Sammartino.
with that set already?
Yeah, I think this one may have a red strap instead of a black strap.
Right, I think that is the difference.
Does he not have any torso articulation?
No, this is just the color renders they use. Like there's
But
been
didn't someone just had a suit that didn't have the chest.
Sean.
Yeah, that's Sean.
that was a build a figure. I mean, we'll see, but this
Well,
is
all
probably
build
just
figures have the chest pivot.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sorry,
was
Paul
because-
Ellering doesn't either.
Yeah, that was because the Paul Ellering was initially slotted for a basic Build-A-Figure wave, so that's most likely why it did not have the U hinge at the torso for the Paul Ellering. But it was obviously already tooled up, so they implemented him in the WrestleMania Build-A-Figure wave. But this is the standard Cody, and there will be a chase as well. And then there is Lola Vice, first time line figure. Very a lot of deco ops out for her, and interchangeable heads, so interchangeable hands as well. Flame designs. And now we're getting on to Magic Almos. this is the stuff that he works on. He works on some of the exclusive lines and some of the non-mainline offerings. So this is the SummerSlam PLE wave for 2025, starting with Roman Reigns from SummerSlam 2023. Has swappable heads. Has the Ula Fala.
Looks good.
Shawn Michaels.
Oh,
This is
man.
this has been like on my top 5.
How has it taken this long?
This has been
22
on-
years.
This has
And
been on
be
like
more
my
than that
top.
by the
Yeah,
time we get this.
I was dressed as Shawn Michaels at this SummerSlam. You could see me hard cam. I kind of was devastated because where I was sitting, I didn't see him come out with entrance gear, so I just thought he came out with like a tank top and jeans. Like, what the fuck, Sean?
I remember me and my
Wasn't
buddies
until later.
we were like, it's 50-50 whether he's got gear or just jeans in a street
Yeah.
fight. So we were like anticipating it. Looks odd. Look at the cowboy boot.
Looks
man.
great. I love it.
Very nice. And I think there's even like a wash applied to the, I'm pretty sure that's probably the same entrance gear that's been used for the WrestleMania 30, 2014 Shawn Michaels, like based off of the WrestleMania 14 appearance. So
Yeah, it looks like that, actually.
yeah, so it looks like it's been, and that he worn that quite a bit, so that's probably accurate to the event. So nice to see that it's got a wash this time around. So really cool to see. And there will be a Triple H to coincide with it. Includes the sledgehammer, and this will
God
include.
damn it.
This will include new boots and new knee pads that are accurate to.
Oh, yeah,
Triple
look at
H.
those knee pads.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely need this. I mean, how could I not?
So the full match is in the SummerSlam set.
Yes,
Interesting.
And who else is in the SummerSlam set? Do we know?
Charlotte Flair,
Okay.
based off of SummerSlam 2023. Her newer attire from SummerSlam 2023, as well as William Regal, based off of SummerSlam 2004.
Is he the Build-A-Figure?
Yes, he is the Build-A-Figure for this wave, and this is based off of when he was had his alliance with Eugene at the time. He had a cut, bruise over his eye, so got some short hair there, and will have an interchangeable, more contemporary, long-haired look.
So is that supposed to be modern day him just for fun?
Yeah, it's probably not going to be packed out on the figure. It's probably going to be displayed beside in the vac tray. So that's an accessory.
So I definitely need to get the Regal. I definitely need Regal.
Oh yeah, well he's the Build-A-Figure, so yeah, it's going to
That's
be
the only ruthless aggression there.
Yeah.
yeah at this moment, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I love that it's like a double Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
Kind of like they
Yeah,
did with the
well, it
Rick
gives you
Rude.
incentive. Like people only collect flashbacks can get it, and people
Yeah.
that
I like it.
modern
And if you have
collectors
an NXT collection or whatever of like the previous
War
releases,
game.
yeah, I was saying,
got
if
a-
you got the
he's got a
War
yellow
Games,
tie.
play set, you got to have someone scream
Yep.
that, right?
now we're getting into some Ultimate Editions. This is Wave 24.
I'm sorry. What was it? Was Charlotte, Sean, Hunter, and who else?
Roman.
Roman.
Got it.
Jeez, what a set.
And that'll most likely be available for pre-order probably in early spring or so through Ringside. Use discount code Major to save 10%.
That's right.
Solo Sikoa, new heads for him, a new personalized body for him, new hands with the sculpted hand tape, obviously new legs, and new kick pads. So yeah, a lot of good stuff with this Solo Sikoa release. The new Tribal Chief. This is Bray Wyatt, based off his last appearance,
From the
last match.
Mountain
Yep.
Dew match. right?
Wow.
Yeah, the black light.
That
whatever
looks
it was.
cool like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
And I believe they did say that it is reactive to black light, so there will be more either updated images or video showing that it is reactive to black light.
That's cool.
That's badass.
And we got Finn Balor, Fergal getting his Finn Balor, I should say.
Yeah,
Oh,
call him
D's
Ferg,
personal
bro.
friend Fergal.
Yeah.
Brian, I was gonna say Brian's friend Ferg.
So he's the standard is in white gear, includes soft goods Judgment Day shirt with a back design as well, so it's a pullover, so you can just pop those arm off and just slide it right over. Has
Texting with him about this figure. He knows there's a chase. He's very excited about that, but he's very curious whether the bottoms of the shoes are purple because they are in real life. But there's no way
I
of
would
knowing.
say no.
yeah,
It's
I don't think
possible.
I would say no.
I'd say it's possible, but that's what I told him. I said,
I
Who
mean,
knows, but-
it is possible, but
yeah.
I still would say no.
It's got the PVC towel similar to the John Cena as well, tied in the back, potentially glued in the back, and you do have like a interview fin with like the tattoos, the arm sleeves, and you have the armband sleeves.
That's cool.
So a lot going on, and he's also available as a chase variant in black.
It's cool.
Sweet. Yeah.
that one has white soles, Brian.
A lot of added value.
He
there.
wants them with the He knows the soles are white.
Yeah.
The bottoms are
Yeah.
purple. Is what he's saying.
Oh,
likely.
well, then there's absolutely there's no way. Come on.
Very rare instances. Maybe there's been a John Cena in the past that's been like that.
I'm
but
trying to think. Has there ever been a painted on purpose like that thing?
without the sole? Yeah. Just the bottoms. All right. So yeah, that was 24. This is 25. Wave 25. Starting
Final boss, bro.
Yeah.
final boss rock.
Let's go.
People's
with the
champion.
People's Championship. Yep. So has the removable track pants and the entrance vest, as well as Damian Priest in his Motu Skeletor inspired gear.
Oh, that's cool.
Includes the Senior Money in the Bank briefcase, and also there's some designs on the back of the cape. So
Cool.
very cool. Now we're getting into Great Muta. He got his own personalized post on Bill McKenna's Instagram account.
Oh, I wonder why.
I saw that. Yeah. Like, of course.
Yeah, look at those
But-
pictures. Crystal clear.
These look incredible.
Oh, so good.
And look like if Bill did these poses, he's nailing it. So, like,
And
it's gonna
does
be
include a
so
chase
fun
variant.
to mess with them.
Includes a chase variant with black and white face paint with black pants, black wrist tape, and there is chest hair deco underneath. Includes
Need
the
'em both.
translucent green mist effect.
That's badass. It's so good.
So good.
I feel like I might need to get both.
I'm definitely getting both.
Yeah, I'm not sure when he's going to be included in a main event series line. Probably WWE Legends, a part of Target. That would be a good spot for future offerings of the Great Muta. Ultimate
Finally, the
Edition.
sunglasses. Yeet.
Yeah. Well, you got this is the plussed up version of Jey Uso, so you gotta
It's an
pay to.
ultimate, though, yeah.
Yep. And he will also include a soft goods entrance vest as well.
Wow.
That's great.
So, like, this is like the leather outfit with the high gloss. So potentially the pants will also have that as well.
Cool.
But different heads for Jay there, and obviously the Yeet sunglasses, and I think that's the chain that probably was included with the Ricochet, but now it is molded in silver this time around. Got WrestleMania Drew.
This is long. I was thinking, man, Drew's never had an ultimate. Long overdue.
Well, now he will in 2025. Includes the meme face with the meme hands, based off of the potentially, quite possibly best-selling T-shirt on Fanatics WWE shop. Includes the gauntlets, new entrance jacket. Yeah,
Cool.
but no World Championship included. So
Well,
Damn.
didn't he only have it for like 3 minutes?
yeah, he'll have to talk to corporate to potentially see if that can get put back in there. Got Jimmy Uso, similar outfit to the Royal Rumble, what was that? The main event series 155 or one of the waves, but this one will probably be in the same outfit. It looks like.
Man, they
With,
just
with the
have
no
so
Yeet shirt.
much product and figures.
I love
It's
it.
crazy.
Yeah,
Keep it coming.
I mean, they're on TV. They're prominently featured. So yeah, not going to be stopping anytime soon. So yeah, that is wave 26. And now we're getting into some Ringside Collectibles exclusives. This one is a Mattel Creations and Ringside Collectibles shared exclusive, but obviously it will be first available through Ringside Collectibles, at least in terms of its pre-order listing, and then around fall or so it'll be listed through Mattel Creations. So this is the Ultimate Edition Raw ring, includes Ultimate Edition figure of Rhea Ripley, and it also includes the WWE World Women's Championship.
And that's the first time that belt's been out.
With the white strap, unless it was included with another release. It's probably been included before. Can't think off the top of my head. It's probably been released with an Elite Collection figure. You know what? I think there was an Elite Collection white gear, Rhea Ripley, I think, with the white white strap.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, these shots were done by Figure Kingdom, they said. So he's on Instagram, so give him a follow.
This looks so awesome.
And so this is
But is it going to be outdated? Isn't Raw logo changing for Netflix? Is it going to be...
I think they're always going to run into that problem.
I mean, I guess it's impossible to avoid now.
Yeah, I think even when the Toys R Us figures, when those offerings with the Goldberg and the Jinder Mahal, when those ones came about, I think even then
Right.
The branding is always changing. And then we have the Ultimate Edition Ringside Collectibles CM Punk. The packaging was shown off for that for the first time. And so yeah, there's the pack out for him.
That looks great.
What the?
Yeah, so he gets his own personalized packaging. We'll see if any future Ultimate Edition releases for single carded figures, single pack figures, get also their own personalized packaging. So this was Chicago themed, similar to his gear. So
I was blown away that it was baby blue because everything's been white and red ever, right?
yep.
Every Ultimate. So that's pretty cool.
Love this.
Some retros exclusive to Ringside Collectibles. Tag team 2-pack, probably wave 3 or so. So first you had NWO, then you had DX, and now you have the Bloodline, Jay and Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, based off of their looks from, I think, Survivor Series 2022 or 2023.
Looks great. I mean, this is the perfect set to do.
Right.
Yep. So Roman Reigns has now, he's shirtless, so no longer with the vest. Solo Sikoa using the Kevin Owens body. And then the Usos have soft goods We the One shirts. So those are
soft
removable
goods,
with
huh?
Velcro.
Yeah, I know it's soft
Yep.
because I saw that.
Pretty cool.
The first time execution for that.
And the new hands with the point.
Yeah, brand new arms.
I like that. I
Yep.
like the one.
Yeah, brand new arms and brand new lower legs, I believe. Yeah, because they have the sneakers underneath.
I love how Jimmy has the hat molded on.
Yeah,
I love it.
very
I love
cool,
it.
and nice deco application on that. Yep, for the tattoos. And there's the shipper for that.
Dude,
And now
this
we're
blew
moving
my
on.
mind.
Let's talk about this.
This
the
blew my
new,
mind.
what
We
are
knew
from-
this was
from the
coming
vault?
because we saw
Yeah,
it in the
from the-
lineup that it was being re-released.
Yeah, from the WWE Vault Wave 4, Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Bruce, Cody Rhodes, based off of Hell in a Cell.
I
Includes
almost think that like the From the Vault name like doesn't do the line justice because they're like making the figure so much better.
Right. And it's instance
yeah,
like
it's
this
refreshing.
where this is like an overhaul.
But it's more than a refresh. I mean,
And
they're
even
giving him
like
a
I don't know if we
fucking-
have the image, but they have the min on card photo where he's like doing the perfect peel, showing it like from the
Yeah.
match.
like the
so
original
good.
did not come with the robe; it came with the bull robe, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, deco refresh, tooling refresh, all the things that you would want.
So
You're getting
cool.
a plussed up version of them, all exclusively through Ringside Collectibles.
Looks great.
Look, that's what I'm talking about.
Is there more bruising on his arm on this one, or was the other
There
one
is
like that as
bruising
well?
on his arm. I believe the other one had bruising.
The other
on
one
his
had it too, but
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
it could be different the way it's applied.
Okay. It looks awesome.
So good.
Yeah, so that was the coat that was previously included with the first Ultimate Edition Mattel Creations exclusive, Cody Rhodes.
Okay,
Now-
so it's not a new coat.
no, that's not a new coat. That's the same coat. Yeah,
But
Or at
what
least
I'm saying is it
upgraded.
changes
Total
the figure.
upgrade. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And we're
Oh.
getting,
Let's, bro.
I'm
let's
so torn about
fucking
this.
go.
Do I have to get this?
Yes, bro. And you pose it with no. There's how you pose it right there.
But then like there's no it's the opposite of what we already have.
Exactly.
which is
So you
driving me
have
nuts.
both. That's right. You have the ultimate with the yellow IC, and then you display this as if he just won, just like
yeah, but
that.
to me then I get this that I cut the ultimate. There's no sense in having the ultimate.
You're fucking crazy because
I'm not
they're
gonna
both
have pre and post match.
Bro, first of all, if anyone
Of the
should, it's
same
you.
moment.
It's not the same moment, it's the same match. If anyone should have it, it's you. It's the match that changed your life, right?
I agree, but like
So then how do you
doesn't-
not, bro? Him coming out the fucking face paint on his chest is so iconic, and then but him having it off, holding both titles is so iconic. You need
Yeah.
it, bro.
Yeah,
Two
I kind of-
fronters,
I kind of agree.
two
with Brisky.
fronters. You have a fucking
You need
poster of this match. I need it, and if I need it, you need it for sure. You're the poster of this match.
I do not. I'm going to keep the ultimate and call it a day.
Look at that. It's fucking phenomenal. Now,
I mean that's what the ultimate should have looked like. I am bummed.
no, I don't agree though, because the Ultimate should have had, like, what, they're going to give a different torso? The Ultimate should have had the face paint on the torso.
It's tough. It's a tough call. I don't know.
My only concern is for people who like aren't complete psychos and they're like, oh, but now I'm going to have an inaccurate Ultimate Warrior because they're only having one warrior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
I
to each his own, I guess, kind of decision, right?
I personally love it.
I love that this is dead on the way it's supposed to be. But now I'm conflicted. We'll see. When it comes, it comes.
Bray Wyatt is the next figure, part of Wave 4 or Series 4.
And that figure definitely didn't come with the chair, so that's cool.
Yeah, this was a Toys R Us
That's definitely-
exclusive.
Yep.
WrestleMania 30 Wave
Yeah, against Taker, right?
against Cena, the first Mania
Against
match.
Cena, yeah.
Yeah, 31 was against
New Orleans,
Taker.
right?
Well, now that we know like Ringside can like tweak things and make things better, it's like kind of it's like, I mean, we'll talk about it in the next, in the show, John Konoff. It's like the sky's kind of the limit on these things, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's fun to like.
I mean, I'm telling you, they could do Hawkins and Ryder, but paint our tights red, edgeheads. not just straight up be solos from the.
Oh my God, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mania 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Riz Ramon is also being revisited in the purple gear.
Ooh, I'm so torn on this one too.
So I guess my thing is,
There's a better ultimate, right?
it's when it's an ultimate turned into an elite. That's a little.
But this is supposed to be a better version of the defining moments.
Oh, you're right.
This does have the correctly sized elbow pads.
Ooh, motherfucker! Oh.
Got him.
But is this better than the ultimate though? That I don't know.
In terms of the elbow pads, I mean, at this moment, this deco sample that is pictured in these ecom photos, it does not have the white soles on the boots, so those are unpainted. But that potentially has been commented on, and that will be revised. We'll find out.
Time.
Yep.
It looks great in the package.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
And then
And
we're getting in.
this was a layup, guys.
We're
There
getting
we
it,
go.
this is-
Congrats, Dylan.
from the WWE Vault Series 5, starting off with Hornswoggle, who was previously released. I think this is Elite Collection Series 7 back in 2011.
This is a
And I
tough
don't
one to
think
get.
he came with the glow stick, so I feel like that's an added bonus too.
Yeah, I think it was just the
Sticks
ladder
came
there.
with Sean
Yep.
and Hunter.
Yeah, because that's the loose image that they used to. That's like a 2012 picture that they have listed there on the
so
side.
we'll have
Yep.
this soft goods shirt, which will probably be nicer quality than obviously 14
Yeah, and I think
years
that
ago.
might be the basic head. It just now has updated face deco on that. So
Oh, it's a different head too. Look at that.
yeah,
Oh yeah, because he's screaming. Wow, okay, that's fun.
I like that.
Congratulations, WWE
Yes.
legend
That's right.
Dylan Postel.
well,
6 WrestleManias.
probably will have more appearances in the WWE Legends lines exclusive to Target, possibly. So
I really want
find
like
out.
a little bastard though, because I can't have him in my collection. I'm serious.
I can't have him in my
What?
collection.
Because of my rules. Now, is this not the definitive
I
boogeyman?
think so, right? I think this is like the look, right, that we haven't really got.
I think this is quite possibly the same deco that was on the Elite Collections 48, but now it has the newer head with the worms in the mouth that can slot in.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
right.
clock.
It's like the original boogeyman, but just with the worms.
Oh,
Yeah.
So this is
so there's
the
still
best.
no heart necklace or anything like that.
Did they ever make that?
Can't remember.
I'm getting my boogeymans mixed up here.
I mean, this is definitive.
You better be
boogie.
careful with what you're saying there, Brian.
I know he's on the hunt for me, but
Yeah, he'll
I
come
want
after
this boogie. This is
He's
the
coming
one
to get you.
It's
This-
literally coming to get you. But this is the one I would want.
Yeah, that's
especially with the
definitive.
worm head.
Oh,
Oh, the other
yeah.
one was like a 2009 boogie with the worm head, right? Like, so it's not like a look that I really wanted.
Yeah, it was like there was an 08 boogie and then there was an 09 boogie as the chase.
Yeah, this is the one thing. This is
the one.
definitive.
This is an earlier version.
Yeah, this is, I believe, like mid 06 or so.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got John Cena, 2002 John Cena with hair dyed interchangeable head.
I was like, that's like OVW, UPW.
Right. So I'm a little
Yeah.
confused by this one. So this was a Ringside exclusive, right?
This was a Toys R Us exclusive. The champ is here.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay. So, but yeah, I think
And technically done again in the Legends line.
That was with different gear. That was with the orange and blue. gear.
right.
Okay.
But I feel like you got to get this, and you put that blonde head on. And he's the prototype from OVW. Am I crazy in thinking that?
It most likely works.
That's
yeah.
what it's there for. I mean, it's there.
Right.
it's
But
a-
I feel like
it's a
I have
2-in-1.
to get this, and then I have like prototype OVW Cena.
Yeah.
And
I
obviously
think
those
if
belts.
I did get this, that's the only reason I would get it would be to do that.
I mean, those belts are clearly just added value.
Yeah, but it would be to have like a Independence John Cena.
Right. Yeah. I got to do it.
Yeah, and
Gotta.
this will most likely be the updated Spinner Championship belt because it was previously those belts were previously released with the item, the previous item that was exclusive to Toys R Us. But now that the center plate spins, that will most likely be a feature on here. So now you will have 2 spinner belts included with it, whereas
Got it.
before was not the case. Now we got John Cone.
Yes. Fuck yes. And
He's getting his own carded release.
if you're complaining about this, go fuck yourself. That's all I gotta
No,
say.
come on, dude. It was a Build-A-Figure. Now you can get it. Like
Yep.
Oh,
Why do you
thank
think you're
God.
excited to do this?
What's up?
Why do you think
Because
you're excited?
I mean, I'm not going to say this is. I pitched this, so I know I'll never get credit for it. But I pitched this and the Cactus Jack, and then here we go.
it's
That's all
awesome.
I'm saying.
And
It's
then
not
there's
just-
the chase, but
Yeah, not just that one.
The chase is what got me so boned up because
Right.
the chase I could potentially keep in my collection. The other one I can't. This one I can potentially.
why?
This is 07 or so.
It
Yeah.
is 07. It is 07, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a picture of him and what is it, MVP and Evander Holyfield. He's in the middle of him wearing that shirt, the exact blue SmackDown ref shirt, right?
That's pretty cool.
I love John Cohn. Such a good guy. Such a friend of the pod. Such a friend of us in real life. So happy for him. 2 fucking figures. This guy, he collects figures too. You know what I'm saying? So like before, it was cool to get the build a figure, but it was also like, I don't have a mint on card one.
Sign those or give them to friends and family, right?
But now he's got 2 mint on card. I love that they threw in this chase. I think it's so fucking cool. I fucking love it.
Can't believe how many goddamn hands he comes with.
A lot of fucking hands.
The 4? Oh, the slab.
And Series 6, there's the Cactus Jack.
Another one I fucking needed. Thank God.
I mean, this had to be done.
Yeah, and this comes with the barbed wire that was included with the Sandman. And this is Royal Rumble 2000.
Now, what is that picture? That picture that is showing at top, though, is like an 04, right? Or 05?
That's why I'm
That's at least
scared.
an 06, yeah. I think it's just to depict that the flannel is going to be included with it.
This is fucking flawless.
I really wish it was that 97 Raw him, not 2000, but...
So it could quite possibly be a soft goods shirt with a soft goods flannel.
But they always do that one wrist tape thing. That means it's
Rumble.
right?
Rumble 2000, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Give me it, baby. I love
this
it.
Includes the Bang Bang hands as well.
I love it. Fucking love it.
Unreleased Rob Van Dam that was previously slotted, but now it comes to fruition.
Someone in the group or somebody wrote or saw somewhere, this outfit was technically debuted at TNA.
Yeah, this is a pass for me
a lot of the I think
know,
even the Elite collection.
This is the 2013 Rob return era, right?
Yeah. Includes a trash can. Most likely would be molded in silver. It seems like that's an ejection sample picture to the left or to the right.
When was the last time someone came with a trash can?
I don't know.
Quite a bit, but thanks to Ringside, you can get your accessories included with some from the Vault figures. Got tables with the Dudleys, so getting some accessories along the way. Some steel chairs potentially with future releases. We'll find out. Scott Hall. This was also previously a Ringside Collectibles exclusive.
A must need.
Yeah, damn, you gotta switch that out, huh?
100%.
Wow.
So being
100%.
revisited after probably 8 or 9 years or
That's
so.
a long time.
It's a must need.
And lastly, Kevin Nash. Previously,
I think another must need. Shouldn't his hair be more blonde though?
it's a little infrequent in terms of, but yeah, I mean, mostly when people think of this gear,
Right.
it is with the blonde hair, but
the original release wasn't blonde either. But
yeah,
Ooh, I could have. Did the original one have a Wolfpack belt?
potentially did have red spray, but
Ooh.
we'll see if this is actually final or not. I mean,
Okay.
we'll see.
I wonder which one is accurate.
I mean, technically, I guess the black is, but yeah.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, I have it. I have it displayed with the Wolfpack belt.
it's got the red spray paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the way that the NWO is modeled, like it's modeled after the black strap, and then they just decoed it red for the other one because obviously it's a little inconsistent in terms of the spray. Like there was like some in the past, like there was some Hogan's in the past that had the lowercase n included with it. Yeah, that's technically not accurate, but this is capitalized. So,
But I mean, like, what title is more accurate for this gear? Like Nash never had this title.
I'm not positive. Once again, this most likely isn't final. We'll see if
okay.
what comes out in the coming months.
There we go, baby. Woo!
Elite Collection defining moments. This is the 2025 boxed set. Usually a 4-pack. Individually carded figures, individually boxed figures. So
Ooh, I
Paul
didn't
Heyman
realize that. Okay.
Look at dude. The laminate is unreal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's so good.
One Night Stand 2005. Yep.
Must have.
We'll
Must.
probably. I think that's indicating the graphic on the side. It will have a soft goods faux leather trench
Oh
coat.
my god.
I'm pretty positive that it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And Kurt Angle from Judgment Day 2002.
I love this. My only critique is I wish there was a plain bald head scan as well. But I guess
they said it was still in the early stages, so it's still in development. So obviously it has
I
a
feel
color render
they're gonna-
stage. So
there's you can't make this without. It has to have a ball. Like something will give.
But I also feel like if you're buying this, you're going to display him with the wig thing on anyway.
True.
So it doesn't matter what's on.
But at the end of the day, they still have to make things playable. Like it's not like.
Yeah.
Right.
I love like the whipped cream, not whipped cream, fucking shaving cream.
Yeah.
It's wild. I don't know if there's a person on planet Earth who's going to display it that way, but
They could just nix the hair head, have a bald head and the shaving cream head. I think people would be thrilled, right? I don't know.
I like it.
And that's the Jimmy Crack Corn hat or whatever, just for fun.
No, what are you talking about? That's
Shaving
the
cream.
shaving cream.
That shaving? I thought the shaving cream running down his face. I thought that was the little cowboy hat.
No, that's shaving cream.
I thought that at first too, to be honest.
Oh, jeez.
Then
Wait, so they only showed 2 of the 4?
Yeah, only 2 of the 4. So
Okay.
just a little sneak preview.
Maybe it's Hawkins and Ryder.
I was just gonna make that joke.
It's not a joke, motherfucker.
Still a lot of potential there. A lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
And lastly, we have
Yeah.
Edition Coliseum Collection Wave 6, Mattel Creations and Amazon shared exclusive. Will first be available through Amazon starting this Friday. Available for pre-order.
Oh shit.
Yep.
wow.
And will later be available in early 2025 on MattelCreations.com. So includes Bam Bam Bigelow and the Big Boss Man.
Love it. Absolutely. I gotta get
Bam
2 of
Bam was an
those.
easy switch and a cut. I'm bummed. I wish that Bossman just had the yellow stripe.
I personally, I've mentioned it before. I collect them like differently, so I like that
Right,
they're
so
LJ.
you-
Like,
this doesn't matter to you, right?
no, I
But
love
it is technically accurate with the blue stripe. So
Yeah, but in my mind, when I picture Big
Yeah.
Bossman,
yeah, it's not the definitive for some
yeah,
people.
he's
yet.
got a yellow stripe, but it's cool.
I love it. I'm in, baby. Yeah.
That looks great.
Standard
in a
card.
I do wish they would have done the Bam Bam alternate head with like the black underneath. You know?
That'd be cute. A cute little wink and a nod
Yeah.
to those that get it, but
Yeah.
they could have done the DiBiase like that too when they started.
Yes, I know.
And there also will be the chase with the black slider card. And there's the carton that they will come
Yeah.
contained in.
Great.
Yep. And that's
Love
it
it.
Wow.
for Ringside Fest
D.
2024.
Awesome job, D. That was fantastic. Somewhere, James and Vicky saying he saw that. What you saw was Photoshop. It's not really packaged that way with the Bam Bam head.
Oh yeah, I saw
someone
it too. It was a joke someone made, right? Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, up next is some ringside news. A lot of ringside news, believe it or not, after all that Ringside Fest, which hopefully next year in person
Yeah.
would be
Let's
great.
get back to that.
Yeah, we never really got an answer to that. Like, understandably so, the pandemic year and a half or whatever killed off
Yeah.
what Ringside Fest was, but
Right.
Used to be like a convention, right? Or no?
yeah, it's got
Little
they got
autograph signing. It was more of an autograph signing with like figures on display.
which also, I guess, with the way
With
they
fanatics,
maybe
they can't
talent,
sign.
they can't really sign anymore. So I don't
You
know.
get, but legends can sign, right?
Legends can sign. Yeah, it's got to be some kind of compromise
Yes,
than
yes.
Bill's grainy webcam.
Yeah. All right. Well, new pre-order, the Bloodline Retro 4-pack, Roman, Sosako, and the Usos. Check out Ringside Collectibles' huge Black Friday sale coming this week. The Black Friday sale is the perfect time to donate to the Major Toy Drive. Better Than You Baby, Adam Cole and MJF, AEW Ringside exclusive 2-pack. AEW Unrivaled 17 with Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, Swerve Strickland, Ricky Starks, Killswitch, and Willow Nightingale. New in stock, CM Punk, WWE Ultimate Edition, Ringside exclusive. The Alpha Takeshita, Ringside exclusive. Timeless Tony Storm, Ringside exclusive. AEW U2s with Jericho, Tony Storm, MJF, and Orange Cassidy. This isn't mentioned, but I'm going to throw it in. They have big rubber guys on there. If they're nowhere, you just go to the site and type them in. Like they have Barbarian, Warlord, Dusty.
They'll have LOD
Yeah,
any day now, I'm sure.
not sure why it's hidden on the site, but if you type it in, you'll find them. Back in stock from the vault, Ringside exclusive Series 2 featuring Rikishi, Paul Heyman, Shawn Michaels, Diesel, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, Undertaker, and Eddie Guerrero. Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40, 50. another sound. Sami Zayn's number one again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right. Number 10, The Outsiders, Hall and Nash, ringside exclusive. Number 9, Cody Rhodes, Bruised, WWE from the Vault, ringside exclusive. Number 8, Braun Breaker, Elite 114. Number 7, CM Punk, Elite 113. Number 6, Takeshita, ringside exclusive. Number 5, Jey Uso, Top Picks. Number 4, Tony Storm, AEW, ringside exclusive. Number 3, Paul Heyman, there we go. So this is from the Vault, ringside exclusive, Series 2. Number 2, the Bloodline Retro 4-pack. Oh, damn, I didn't realize that was up already. And number 1, CM Punk Ultimate Edition, ringside exclusive.
Ooh, daddy.
All right, and up next, weekly purchases brought to you by Major and CollectMajor.com.
Big match in my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster cut. Video silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real. Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com.
Big rubber guys. Collect them all. Welcome, everyone, to Weekly Purchase brought to you by CollectMajor.com. Get your major figures, your big rubber guys, your major bendies over CollectMajor.com. Use the hashtag CollectMajor. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a prize. Who's the winner this week, Mark?
Braden's Wrestling Opinions at Braden Wrestle. Thank you, Arn Anderson. Great figure and looks great in the Posca USA.
Let's go.
So, got that Arn signed.
I have my Arn Galoob. I want to get signed at WrestleCade this weekend. I'm very excited.
Bald spot or no bald spot?
No balls. Yeah, bald spot, I mean.
Good,
Okay.
he won't be. Oh,
You might get
he
offended.
be mad.
Well, I won't mention it to him, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
all
I
right.
got this package from Grapple Gang. Did you get that? Or are we
No.
doing your thing first? Go ahead.
I've been sitting next to this. I'm dying to get
Okay.
into it. The ringside exclusive CM Punk Ultimate, as mentioned earlier. Chicago flag style packaging blew me away because we have not seen that preferential treatment for anybody yet. I'm going to slice this bad boy open. Obviously, people are excited about the potential to do the kiss.
Yeah, what a great figure, an iconic moment.
I believe somebody told me they were going to get a guardrail just to have him sit on when you display him,
Oh, that's cool.
which I think is a great idea. There we go. Ooh, very few doohingies, which are my least favorite. Man,
I hate those things.
this is awesome. Great figure. Wow. People were worried like that render came out over the weekend where there was no chest tat.
Yeah, I saw that.
So people were very concerned about that. Clearly it's there.
Yeah, everything looks great.
Pre-match looks awesome. And then there's a lot of fun options. Here are the heads. This is the one everyone's excited about.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Below the kiss. And this kind of looks like slapping on the Anaconda Vice and
Okay.
trying to make the guy tap, or you could do a Let's Clobber in time, like on the entrance or something. He only, I guess we covered that also, that, or D said there's no closed fist, but I think that's not the biggest deal. He's got the open hands. This might be a more detailed version of this belt, maybe, D, or something updated. It looks different to me,
Looks nice.
right? Looks more detailed. And then soft goods. I think probably the best-selling wrestling shirt of that decade for sure.
Yeah, look at that.
Pretty cool. The ringer,
ringer.
has the black on the sleeves. So I'll give you guys a little kiss ski before we switch over.
Are you going to keep that in your collection somewhere?
I don't think so. I can't justify like what, I'm well into my WWE career when this happened. I actually wasn't even in the building when this happened. So, were you there, Broski?
I feel like I must have been, but I don't know for sure.
Is this the Money in the Bank you're on the poster but not booked?
No, that's the next year.
That's the next year.
Ah, there it is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Right.
That's how you got to display it, I feel like. Actually, I don't know, because
No, you're right, because winning the match, getting the belt, getting the hell out of
Right.
Dodge.
Yeah. He steals the
that's
belt
whole
and
deal.
he blows the kiss. Right.
yeah, but if like you only have like one CM Punk, I think you put the shirt on him with the belt, the slick back hair.
Yeah, I think if you do the whole 9 and make the full entrance, and you can maybe use the 2 hands and do a clobbering time with the scream. Keep talking. I'll work on it.
So I did get this letter, Brian. I think you got the same package. It's from Mike. Hey Matt, the Major Pod has been a huge influence since it started, and I decided to design and make some official wrestling figures by myself. Challenges be damned. Here's Series 1 of RWW, Really Weird Wrestling, Grapple Gang, featuring Live Rebellion. I've always loved muscle toys and realized no one else is doing them. I designed the toys, then Sin Bodhi 3D sculpted them. I did everything else by hand design, print the cards, make the mini zines, etc. This is my first attempt, and hopefully we'll make even more professionally in the future. Thanks for everything, and I hope you dig these. Mike. So he sent me these cool little Grapple Gang muscle type figures. Did you get these, Brian?
Yes, I did, and I've been in touch with Mike. We're working on something already. So
Really?
yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah, very
I
good.
don't know how he got my address, to be honest. How do you get your address?
The PO box.
Yeah, my personal P.O. box.
Fans don't have that.
I guess they do, but it's like, I don't know.
What are the wrestlers? Or they're just made up?
No, it's a lot of rebellion. We were at NWA with them. I remember.
Yeah. So listen, I think it's a cool. I'm all for someone trying something, betting on themselves. I dig that.
And like you
what do you-
said,
what-
he's right. It's like at least no one else is doing it.
What are you working on, Brian?
I'm not telling you guys. Not ready.
Well, hey, real quick, I got a stack of bendies, and I got caught up on Big Rubber Guys, but I'll just want to open this one.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's going straight in the collection. I got the Ric Flair.
Woo!
There he is.
Yeah, look at that.
This might be one of the best Ric Flairs in my collection now.
I love
Leo
that.
Sprout and VSK were over here Saturday night disparaging the bloody exclusive Flair, saying the blood makes no sense on his chest.
Why?
What?
I know. I was driving. I'm like, but it's just blood. It can go anywhere. It doesn't like.
Yeah, what are they talking
They're
about?
saying the way it drips. So it's driving me. Thinking about that.
So what do we have for Flairs out so far?
There's the suited Flair,
Yep.
the bloody Flair, that
Yep.
Flair, and
Yep.
then there will be the evergreen
Our
blue
evergreen
Flair with
is
the big
coming.
gold.
Got it. Okay. I don't have
mean,
that one yet.
It's clobbering
That's
time.
cool.
What do you guys think?
I think it's great.
I would keep the belt in his hand with the kiss.
Yeah, I do think that's obviously more iconic, but
yeah.
just showing you there's options.
The last thing before we move on, a Major Mark gifted me this, and what are these deals called?
Squinkies.
Squinkies. So
Squinkies.
this is apparently, I don't know nothing about nothing. This is apparently a very rare version of that Ric Flair. I have
Oh, wow.
a Squinky.
But it's in the pink robe, right?
Yeah. But this is the rare one that he just gave me. I thought it was really
Very
nice. Yeah.
Speaking of collect major, I finally got the Road Warriors. Bro, these are unbelievable. And the spikes, I thought King Kong Bundy was the most dangerous big rubber guy.
Yeah, we take the
LJN.
cake now.
Oh my God, these LODs.
Because it really hurts a buddy.
Real, bro.
I'm fired up that, like, and we went over it last week, that the pads fit snug. They don't
Snug.
fall off. They don't rattle.
Look at that. Ain't coming off.
They come
now.
off with ease when you try, though. Like,
Yep.
there's some bonus things, but if you step on that in the middle of the night, you're done.
Absolutely done.
You're done. You think stepping on a pile of Legos is bad? That
Oh my
will take
God.
you out.
I believe
ma-
Ringside will have these any day now, if they don't already. And speaking of Major Bendies, I picked these up from QT Marshall's website. I needed both his Bendies signed, and I got them.
Oh, nice.
my
I
God.
brought the Doom. Got them. I think it's qtbendies.com or something like that.
Right.
Just search for, got them both. He's the talk of the wrestling town.
Yes, it's probably popping off now that he's brought the
Yes.
Doom.
I loved it. What a great match.
Oh, it's fantastic. I absolutely loved it.
Well,
By the way, Broski, if you next hardcore match, you bring in the bag. Nobody knows what it is. You dump it out. It's a bunch of the Legion of Doom.
I
pads.
honestly no, I would not take a bump on those.
no,
no.
you slam Nick
I would
Gage.
say, yeah,
It's
really be
violent,
the
dude.
deathmatch king if you take a blow with that.
It's absolutely violent. There's no way.
I'm gonna keep riding the Ringside Collectibles train here. I got the much anticipated Takeshita.
Oh, there he is.
Very sweet. Awesome soft goods jacket. Design on the back. It's like a huge raincoat. He's got C grips, closed fists, a screaming head, which is my personal favorite. We know he's coming as a chase figure, but now you don't have to chase him.
This one's way more toyetic.
It's way more toyetic, and you can just order them at your leisure. Here's the other head here.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that.
That's nice. Very nice.
Very cool. Very great depiction of him, right? I feel like they just
I think it's great.
home run. And then maybe my favorite Ringside exclusive of the year, at least from AEW. Timeless Tony Storm. Black and white packaging. Open it up.
Nice. Yeah, look at that.
Real. She has the high heel to hit people with, the title.
That's a fantastic
It's
figure.
freaking awesome. Mackenzie has one opened that I've got to mess around a little bit with. It's pretty incredible.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'll open those.
And last but not least, someone I'm very impressed with.
Let's go.
U2's
Wow.
in stock, Ringside Collectibles.
That's
I
cool.
picked up Orange Cassidy for the girls since they love them, and MJF
Rosie
is
O'Donnell's
right on
favorite
the
wrestler.
right on the Creative Pro desk is this MJF. But you guys know over the years I don't like pops, but these are a bit more detailed and more fun and more stylized
They're
to me.
U2s, baby.
Yeah. So there's also Jericho, Tony Storm. Ringside is a Tony Storm exclusive. I would go with the exclusive because it's black and white and it's much cooler. The other one, if you didn't know what it was, you might think it was like Madonna or something.
Right.
But
From Dick
still very
Tracy.
cool.
Cool.
Let me rattle off some things. I finally got the Legends updated Warrior with the tan.
Much
It's
improvement.
Yes. The closed fist definitely makes it a much improvement.
And the tan is incredible.
This is from Levy Johnson got me this. It's absolutely incredible. Then I went on Paul Mart and I got Brutus, the fucking Barber Beefcake, the Superstars figure. I absolutely needed it. And I had to buy two because I needed to make the Zodiac.
Damn, that looks more better than I thought.
It looks
would
great, but it's like the Superstars line is like all these iconic guys, and then you have the fucking Zodiac.
You have
so
a
it's kinda
random
weird.
Zodiac. I get it. It's more added value and fun, but man.
Yeah, I had to get it though. Since it's a different character. And then a major mark. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. DM me. I'll say it next week in the follow up. I got the Chase Razor Ramon and his his dark match long tights.
Yeah.
I personally needed it. I think it's incredible.
I know, but you're a Razor Ramon-aholic.
I'm a Razor
That's
Ramon
way
guy.
too deep of a cut for me.
On the Mattel train, I do want to thank Corporate Steve. He sent me over the Monday Night Wars Lita,
There you go.
What?
and he sent me over 6 with the Thug.
Oh, I need the thug.
This is bullshit.
So,
Steve
guys-
sent you that?
Steve sent me these. Yeah,
Scumbag.
Corporate Steve, thank you so much. You probably just didn't respond to his text, dude. You're not the best text responder, bro.
I know, but if someone's going to offer me Monday Night War figures, I'm responding.
And I do still need the Ultimate Warrior if anybody has that. I'm on the lookout for.
I have not. That's the first time I've even seen the Thug. When people post, it's never, ever the Thug. It's got me a little
got it.
concerned.
Remember tonight when we finished our meeting at 7:23 and
Yeah.
Brian texted, "When's this meeting start?"
Yeah.
Guys, I have 2 kids.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But don't be shocked that you miss texts when you miss texts.
Anyway, I bought out of Zombie's trunk this
Me
Slick
too.
figure.
Me
It's the
too.
third
How did
one
I
I
miss
own
this?
now.
You a jive soul, bro. A jive soul, bro. I didn't want to carry around the whole package, but I didn't want to loosey my pocket, so I just
Smart.
ripped it off like this.
That's pretty smart.
I love that. I actually.
Jive soul, bro.
It's a nice figure. It's just 3
And the
Slicks.
hat,
Come on.
Brian, it makes a difference.
Sure.
Because this is Powers' Power and Glory Slick with the hat.
So Slick only wore this
No, I'm not
Sami
saying.
Zayn
I'm not
taxi
saying.
driver hat
That's not what I'm saying. But
when he managed Power and Glory. Is that what you're saying?
that's not what I'm saying. It might be true, but I don't know for a fact. I'm gonna open mine right now out of this little cardboard piece.
Jive soul, bro.
Jive soul, bro, and I always lie to your friends.
Broski sang that song all the way to the Mexican restaurant and into the Mexican restaurant.
Bro, I walked out of Bolero and I'm like, first off, it's raining and all these marks are corralled around Zombie. Like, what's going on? He was just selling slicks in the parking lot.
I think this is better than the other Slicks.
I
Save the
kind of
best for
do
last.
too. I kind of do too.
Save the
I
best for
really-
last.
Again, and I said this about Boston before, like when you close my eyes, I don't picture him like that, you know?
Yeah. I want to say thank you and fuck you to Iman Merrigan. He occasionally DMs me things that he thinks I may need. And he sent me this. This is a Japan exclusive t-shirt, Stardom t-shirt of Kairi Sane and Chelsea Green.
What? That happened?
I don't know, stardomworld.com. You never seen that clip? I think where like Chelsea gets like drop kicked in the face like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's in
Kyrie?
Stardom. Well, I don't know if that's her doing it, but this shirt cost me like $200.
That was just stupid.
Stupid.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna keep it in this bag
What are
you
you
see
gonna
right
do
here
with it?
and put it in my garage.
Holy
That's
cow.
it. That is
Well, I'm glad
it.
you're proud of
So
your
Someday,
fuck
broski.
you, Iman.
Someday, you know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. You're not a sentimental.
In your new
person.
home, Chelsea's not going to want something like.
No, I built her something in.
For
I
her?
already have a detail with her figures and titles
Oh,
and her like
really? Okay.
awards, but she doesn't really give a fuck. But I've done
Yeah, but
it.
I'm saying someday, you know, your kids are gonna be like 12 and 13 or whatever, you know, and then you're gonna go out into the garage and you're gonna go through this stuff and
100%. That's why I buy all this shit. I don't regret buying it.
Yeah.
And then
I
you
don't
guys will
regret
giggle and be like, "Oh, you remember when Daddy had a gnome?"
Yeah, I don't regret buying this shit one bit.
My mind is kind of blowing at the thought of Broski having a conversation like that with his children.
Well, something
my
I do
God.
regret buying. I don't know what made me want to buy this, and it's a 1998 Topps DDP Gem Mint 10. I don't know why I bought this.
Is it his rookie then?
It's not even his rookie. It's just, but this is the DDP was like my favorite at this time, and this is the
Probably
cards that were
tough
cool.
to get that in a 10, though.
Yeah, so I got it. I mean, to me, this is my era of DDP. It's a 10. I love collecting these cards, so I got it, and it wasn't super expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when Dad got a DDP card?
Hurry up, kids, I'm starving. That's what I'm picturing. My last thing, let's get it over with, was pre-ordered
Let's go.
over the summer and finally came today to remind me just how pathetic New York football is.
Oh,
Jeez,
boy.
jeez.
I don't
dude.
even,
What a gut punch.
I can't even explain to you guys the excitement I had to pre-order this and then the disappointment when it came because I forgot and like how I no longer even want this in my.
Oh my god! What not,
possession.
baby?
Aaron Rodgers, McFarlane Toys. I mean, the packaging and the figure itself are unbelievable, but the human and the team that it's representing are just bring me nothing but sadness. So
I just didn't understand why you were so excited about the Aaron Rodgers signing.
he's like one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, but you know the chances of an older guy being really good
He
is pretty slim.
Showed really no signs of slowing down. It's just it's been nothing but a disaster though. This is just makes me sad and man. First Jets McFarlane figure in I don't even know how long. Maybe decade.
A cool box though.
And by the way, I didn't even realize that it's in a box. I came hang it in my gym anyway, so I was like, what the
You can put it somewhere.
I don't know. I don't think it's staying with me.
I got based off of the Terminator. Guys, you got to go watch this and listen to this bonus. I went
It
crazy.
was very fun.
I got the Hallmark Terminator
Needed that.
Yeah.
endoskeleton keepsake. I did need it, but I went fucking crazy getting. First of all, I went through my collection. I found the accessories for my Lucy's. Found them. And then I went and I got, here we go. This is the Secret Weapon Terminator. This one I was on the fence about, but it's like on the back for like the original. So I'm like, this is like before it gets like really crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'll get it. So I got that. This is Battle Damage Terminator with blow open chest action.
That one's the
That was one of my
coolest.
favorites.
Yeah.
This one I did not have as a kid. I never had any of these 4 as a kid.
Oh, I had that.
This is the Exploding T1000.
That's cool.
Got that. I'm going to do an unboxing.
How pricey were these things?
Not that pricey at all.
Yeah.
D Freedom showing off. Well, we can see he got the T2 3Ds.
That's cool.
And then this one, John Connor with the motorcycle.
Wow.
This one is a little pricier. So I'm
Yellow
gonna take,
bubble too.
yeah, I'm gonna take some nice pictures of these. Not keep them in on card, but I'm gonna take some nice pictures of these, and I will post them on social media. But I went down a real rabbit hole. I got some of the 3D ones, but that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not getting to get the crazy Terminators, like the weird variants. D's popping on. What's he saying, D?
Yeah, so the T1000, this one is more screen accurate. Does have the updated deco. Same with the John Connor. That one has the camouflage, the correct deco on the dirt bike. Same with the Power Arm Terminator. That one also has correct deco. Same with the Techno Punch. Those are the ones that I got.
Face.
No, I don't mind because I got
shit.
whatever he's showing. I got them as well because I'm counting those as from the attraction.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I mean,
I'm
technically, that's
fine.
why they even came to fruition is because of the
Right.
the attraction.
So I'm totally fine with that. And I also did get. We'll talk about it next week when they come. But I'm all in on these Terminators. I'm on the fence about this fucking the BioFlesh Regenerator. I'm like on the fence about it. I've been watching like unboxing.
If you have all those figures, that's a great display piece.
It doesn't look that cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
It does because it's like the floor. I don't know if you can see it here. See like the floor? It's just like paper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
More like stickers and crap, huh?
it doesn't look that great. So I don't know. If I grew up with it, I would 100% get it. And maybe like when I get the toy room and I have a place to set these up, I'll do it. But
Yeah.
for now, literally, I'll take a picture for social. D will post it or Billy will post it, and they'll be in Ziplocs till I get the new toy room, which I did hear today. It's supposed to be done by July in the house. So sooner
Whoa.
than I thought.
You better
So-
get rolling, pal.
I better get rolling. And not only that, dude, I need to get someone in there like an interior designer who can build these custom shelves for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is I can't design
You
or
know how
even
expensive
plan.
that is, by the way?
I'm sure it's very expensive.
Oh, it's wildly expensive.
I can't design or even plan this room until I'm standing in the space. I can't look at a blueprint and be like, this goes there, this. I need to stand in the space, you know? So even if there's just fucking drywall up, I can't start planning till I'm in that room, you know?
Right.
And eyeing things and feeling
Wow.
things. Because it's a feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You walk in, where does the couch go? Where's the TV go? Where's the office setup go? Where's the Hanan Carbonite go?
Man, I remember sitting in my empty toy room for like 4 hours, just like looking around, like
Right? So you get it, right? You got to be in there and visualize it.
100%.
Like
and
the
I've also
secret.
changed that around and moved things a million
But
times.
mine, I'm literally the opposite. I like just knew.
Yeah, not me.
Exactly how I want it.
Not me. So if anybody is a good interior designer, hit me up. And the problem is this also. I need to build this toy room and design this toy room with room for expansion in the sense that like I'm going to get more toys. I'm not stopping collecting now. So I got to leave room. I can't fill everything up, you know?
You're never going to want a like half empty room. That's weird.
But I think, what I mean by empty, I think like things could be like more spread out.
Yeah, that's how I picture it.
That's what you have to do, yeah.
Right, more
Like-
spread out.
Like you can keep putting figures in a D12 shelf for years if it's like, you know, the WCW D12 square. You know, it's not full at first,
Right,
but you keep adding
right,
to it.
right.
So
So the good news is July-ish. The bad news is July-ish.
How much of your old room has been taken down?
Oh, 0%.
I'd maybe start there, broski.
And not only is the room taken down, like the floor is a storage unit. You can't even walk in there. You can't even do the Scott Hall walk in there because of the storage unit.
holy shit, bro! What are you gonna do with like your retro Star Wars and their pieces?
You mean when I'm moving them?
Yeah,
I've already ordered like hundreds of Ziploc bags. I'm just going to put them in.
you literally might need 100,000.
And I don't have 100,000 figures. I will put the piece with the figure it comes with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
You got 8 months.
10,000?
Do like
10,000? Do you think you have 10,000 figures?
On display? No, but in my collection, yes.
Jeez.
Matt's got 8 months. He can do like what James Cameron did when he wrote some of his scripts. He would like take the days and divide them, and like, oh, I got to write like a minute a day for this for this page, and like so.
I like that. I might have to do that.
First, you have to count how many figures so you can do the math.
Oh, boy.
All right.
All right, we're going to do one big Major Mark purchase of the week because we're pressed for time.
Yeah, let's go to Major Mark purchases of the week.
All right.
All right, guys. I picked a couple, but I will get those next week. But guys, we got to talk about this. This is one of the.
Too soon, Mark. Mark, this is a low blow.
Well, Frank Romeo says signed Yoko green card, no captions needed.
I went to great lengths to get this figure.
You know what, though?
What do you mean by that?
I don't like that 98 on it.
That's how Yoko signed. I've almost never seen him not.
Like, it depends on the year, you mean?
Yeah.
But I would have wanted it to sign like the year it came out.
That's, I mean, what? He's dead. You can't.
Well, beggars
What do you
can't
mean
be choosers.
you
what do you
can't
mean he's
really
dead? The fuck do you mean? No shit, he's dead. But I mean,
pick
like,
and
I'd
choose
rather-
how you want him to sign stuff.
What do you mean by you went to great lengths to get this? You tried to bid against it?
Well, Mark doesn't read his text.
I do, Brian, but I'm trying to have you tell the story.
Yes, this was posted in a Facebook group that I'm not a member in, which I probably wouldn't have seen anyway because I don't stalk Facebook. Sent to me by Joe Shoes. I immediately went after it. He said it's already been claimed. I got to the guy who was selling it, no veil, who was selling it for someone else actually. And then I got to even Frank who bought it and tried to cut some kind of deal, and he said not interested. So.
And you didn't try to raise him by a couple grand?
I raised it significantly, but not enough for him to.
Wow.
So it sold for I mean, the public sale was $2,000,
Right?
Which I think is so low.
Me too.
As a matter of fact, if I saw that, I don't even collect that shit. I would have scooped it as quick
I
as
never heard a
possible.
couple people kind of say that, right?
$2,000 for a signed Yoko green card.
The problem is the green card is where it gets okay, well,
And it's a nice looking signature too, even though I don't like the date on it. It's a nice.
Yeah,
that's
it's
why
it's
it's good condition,
dark.
nice signature.
Yeah.
I literally ever since the sale, the Yoko green card is on my wall directly where I'm literally where I'm staring, and
Yeah.
that his chest is so big and there's so much space for an autograph. I just stare at it God damn it. But yeah.
Now, what Hasbro's? I know you're missing some signed Hasbro's, but what Hasbro's are you missing for the collection, or did you get them all?
So I actually got this week. I forgot to put it in. I got a Warrior 3.
Okay,
So
purple.
now to complete the Min on Card collection, I'm only missing Dusty, Macho
tough.
1, Andre, and Macho 3.
Wow.
Macho
it.
3 is easy.
It's not as easy as you think.
Really?
In good, I haven't found it in great condition
Huh.
at
Okay.
a normal price. Dusty prices are insane. Also, I don't want the SummerSlam carding because
Yep.
I don't have one of those. I should also say this: every single Hasbro I have is U.S. carding, no difference, no stickers, no price
Now-
tags.
Do you care about certain things that might be first or second runs?
No, because what's on the back, no one's ever going to see, and I don't care.
Okay, D would be psycho about that, right? D?
Yeah, but he can eat my ass on that one. So, so yeah, it's 4 figures away. And like I said, Andre's gotten nuts. Macho 1's gotten nuts price wise. And then Dusty's the most nuts of all the Hasbro that's not a bagged mail away.
So you think that Yokozuna was low, right? 2,000 to you is low, right?
Ish. Yeah, I don't think it's worth crazy much more, but definitely because
Really?
that's a $500 figure
At least.
unsigned.
Yes.
And that was also part of my thing. I have it. I'm getting a coupon, big time coupon on that by selling
'cause
mine.
You just sell
once I
that
get
one
it.
500. So
Yeah.
if you got
The other
that-
thing is I don't have any Yoko signed, so that I never seen the green card signed,
right.
and I don't have a Yokozuna autograph, so that was very enticing.
Unbelievable.
So, a Hasbro Bret Hart mail away, I believe, sold today.
We were clocking it. It was over $6,000 last time I checked.
Okay. Over $6,000. Is it over?
It's definitely over. I only had like an hour when I sent it to you.
All right, let's see if I can find this one. Because there's one online right now.
And the other obvious thing that you have to like point out with eBay, because it's such a cesspool, is if the person paid, you know,
right? Which
is so obnoxious. But that's, if I sell a trading card on eBay, it's a legit 50-50 the person pays.
I know.
It's stupid. Stupid.
Here we go. It's 57 bids.
That means they're battling for this thing.
$6,101.89.
Wow.
I have an extra one.
That's crazy. Nice chunk
there's
of your custom
designer
cabinets you need in your playroom.
I was just gonna say, you better move some shit for those cabinets.
But my extra one has a bit, I don't know if it's sun damage, but a little discoloration. Obviously,
To the figure or to the bag?
The figure.
Oh, that sucks.
I would make that known, obviously.
Yeah, but I bet you could still get $3,000 for that.
Maybe. Wow. Very cool purchase. Congratulations.
Man.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we had to do that one. That was the talk of the town in the group.
Man. And trust me, so many. To make matters worse, I mean, Shoes was just the first person to send it to me. So many people.
Oh, God, I'm sure.
So many people sent it to me or mentioned it to me. And I was like, yes, I know. I didn't get it.
Jack Byron said, need to be careful with Bubble and Dusty. Lots of cracks. Yes.
Yeah,
it's mine has a cracked foot as well.
Oh, really?
But I have both.
I think like Andre and Hakeem, like there's no such thing as not cracked ones. Like,
wow. All right, guys, let's go to the Q&A. Brought to you by Bathroom Break. Welcome everyone to the Q&A. Use the hashtag AskMajorPod. If we choose your question and read it on air, you will get a prize. Mark already answered his question, so let's go to ours.
All right, Matt's question. Jeff Parsons at Jeff Parsons 711. He says, "Do you have any holy grails left to search for?" Mailaways for me.
A green card, Yokozuna autographed would really hit the spot. I mean, my answer is going to be anybody deceased Hasbro
signed.
I mean, that's why. I mean, I love this collection because it's beautiful on my wall. It reminds me every day of, you know, how and why I fell in love with wrestling, right? And then now I have them signed by all the guys, and I'm very close to all of them. But some of them are just going to be things I'll chase the rest of my life, and that's the fun part for me.
Was there any Just Impossible? Like they Just Impossible?
I don't think I've ever seen a Ludwig, a Giant Gonzalez.
Is Kerry Von Erich?
Kerry Von Erich, I don't think I've ever seen one that I believe to be real. I think I saw an Andre with like a ballpoint pen that I don't need, who knows? I mean, it sounds like it would be real. So it's tough. Oddly, like I don't know if I've seen a Dusty signed. And he was around a long time to sign.
Very long time.
Yeah. But the Dusty was always like hard to come by even in 1991, right?
Yeah.
And actually my new one is Tom Zank.
Oh,
I've been all the Galoob signed, and I don't recall ever seeing one of those. It'd be interesting.
Well, mine would be the Mailaways Hasbro's.
I mean, it's for me too. I just like, okay, that Brett just ended at 6. You figure take your 6. You're gonna drop $12,000 on 2 figures. They're just very similar to the ones you have
That's
already.
the worst part. Is like they're
That's
not
the
even
Holy
that
Grail.
cool.
The realistic one that I want is an open Hogan.
Oh, you need to, Mark.
that's
Come on,
not-
Mark. You're
Mark.
getting 2 paychecks. You need to. What are you doing?
You just got to put on your big boy pants. For
yeah,
that.
come on.
I have
want
been
to.
following, WWF Hasbro mail away on eBay for maybe a decade now.
Yeah.
That Hulk is up there 4 times a week.
Yeah,
It's just a matter of buying it.
Yeah, but not at the price that I want.
Definitely one day want to have a black card, Macho Man Minnow card. I
Which
would
is
like a.
Do you even see that as an opportunity to buy that? Like,
It's super duper rare.
I say it doesn't exist.
We talked about a few weeks ago the Black Card Warrior. Like I'm waiting for one in like a better condition, which I don't think is in existence. When we go Hasbro's, this is interesting. So I filmed with Hasbro this week about the Ghostbusters. I said, hey, do you guys have like some sort of vault? And they confirmed that they do. And they invited me to come the next time I'm in Rhode Island. So I'm sure I'm not
when
able
you said that, I thought you meant like Jazzware's vault. Like they have like a place where they sell
like,
stuff. Oh, you mean like they have like the history.
the vault.
Okay, that's different.
Now-
That's a different story.
Now, and they explained to me like it was never intended to be that way. It was for like, oh, do we have to like recall something? You know, let's look up how we made it or something like that. And it just over time has kind of turned into like some sort of vault.
Interesting.
So now I could get there and they could have fucking Jimmy Snuka on a card. But I'm hoping they have like Diesel prototype. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm sure is not there.
Meh.
Because a lot of this stuff back in the day, it wasn't meant to be saved.
Right.
You know? A lot of the stuff, that's why it ends up in garages.
I mean-
like an employee took it home. A lot of stuff's in garbages.
So I guess the other holy grail while we're on this, now that you're saying that, is for sure that Toy Fair ECW stuff that
oh, yeah.
somehow has never surfaced, which is crazy. to
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
It's just crazy. I mean, there was packaged samples of so much stuff. Like that's just crazy to me that none of that has surfaced.
I would love if we could ever get our hands on like the Just Toy Bendums, like we saw like the Atom Bomb.
Yeah.
You know? That would be awesome. Or even like Tugboat Guy has the Warrior America Jacks. Like we know that's out.
Right.
And like people have it. So like that's something where if I just had an astronomical amount of money to spend, I could get it. But like I think that's an over $10,000 figure.
I bet.
Which
Jeez.
I can't drop that. Not on.
Man.
It's crazy. The 5-year turnaround investment or whatever that the mail-aways would have been. When we did that Hasbro episode, we talked about these mail-aways and the value of them, and they certainly were not $6,000 in the bag.
I thought they were in the high twos or something.
They were close. I remember.
High twos make sense.
I don't know why I remember this, but I think Live 2, we're talking about him with Marty Scroll on stage, and he says, they're only ones I need, but they're $5,000 each. Or maybe he was saying $5,000 and they're both together $5,000.
I think I remember what Broski's saying. Like it was like two. It was around two.
So
My problem is
maybe
this-
I'm right that he's saying I don't have $5,000 to get them both, and now one went for $6,000
Right, as I'm saying. So that's a hell of a uptick there.
in 5 years.
I don't keep track of how much things are worth. So people ask me all the time, like, how much is this worth? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Unless I'm looking for it, I have no idea what the current market is.
Right.
Because I'm not looking to like sell my stuff. So I don't like walk around like, okay, I check my bank account every couple of days, but I'm not checking like how much my figures are worth every couple of days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But man,
All right, Brian's question. Dr. Nick Jones at Simply Awesome 85 says, when attending wrestling school, is it better to just learn how to be an in-ring talent or also learn how to be a referee, commentary, and other in case a promoter wants to book you for a show and you are able to do multiple things?
I look at it like when you're learning to be a wrestler, you're going to school and you got to read every chapter. You know what I mean? You got to study everything. Like, I don't know. And I always tell my guys, like, you're more valuable to promoters or people that are going to employ you the more things that you can do or have knowledge of. Even if you just know how to, like, fucking do the ring, you know?
I was just going to say, how valuable is the guy that knows how to run the ring crew?
Bro,
'Cause
if there
everyone
was a
could carry
guy that was,
boards.
like, his specialty was, like, making sure the ring was great at all times, I'd use him on every creative person. I'd find something for him
Yeah.
just to be there as a safety net.
Yeah.
And that's just that. You know what I mean? Much less a good ref. You know, that's a reliable ref who knows what they're doing. It's a big part of the magic. You know, there's 3 people in there, really, you know? If you have a shit ref, you can't have a great match with a shit ref.
Yeah.
that is 100% true.
Yeah.
You should want to, learn everything. Try out. being
I don't
a
know
ref.
if a wrestler needs to know how to be a ref, though.
Well, I think it's valuable to.
I
just
think when you're learning,
try out.
you can learn about it. I'm not saying try to be a ref.
Yeah, exactly.
I do think. Now listen, you have the school. I don't. I do think if you're going to go in there, I'm going to be a referee. I think then you need to know how to wrestle and take
No,
bumps.
those are people I kind of can't stand when they come.
I want to be a manager.
They want to be a manager or a ref, and they think like they don't have to do anything. They're just like, oh, sure. Now you're a manager or ref. It's like, pump the brakes here.
Those guys, girls should learn how to do everything.
They need, especially like a manager. Like, there's been so many dreamers, I should say, not Tommy dreamers, just like, dreamers. They come to Creative Pro thinking like, hey, I'm going to be a manager, so I don't have to do anything. Like, and they just think like,
nope,
that's just the way it's going to be. And I'm like, no. You still got to pay your dues. What is the sense in becoming a manager and, you get over, imagine that and you have all this heat or something and you can't take a bump?
See, I think same goes for referee.
And the same with that. I mean, if you're a great ref and you're at a match with bangers and, people are going to have to bump you, same shit. You got to have at least some basic knowledge and stuff to protect yourself. What if something goes wrong or you get hit by accident or, like you have to be aware. It's just,
but also being a manager, knowing the psychology of a match, when to be yelling and
where to be.
Also, right. I find it very obnoxious when people try to sign up to Creative Pro and they think it's like this free pass. They're like, oh wait, no, not the wrestling stuff. I'm just going to be, it's like they think it's just like a free pass to just, you're in. You're on every show. It's not like. Couldn't be further.
Well, because I think when you are watching, you do think like a referee. If you're just watching as a fan, you think a referee and a manager is kind of, not useless but easy, right? And it wasn't until I got into business I realized it wasn't really until I got on the indies when I realized how important referees are. Because in WWE, 9 times out of 10 they're fucking pros,
of course,
right?
Yeah.
But it's like when you're like, oh my god, this guy just ruined my fucking match because he blew that one.
It's like super disrespectful.
Yeah.
We were just laughing in the car. I don't know if we've talked about this on here, but a couple of years ago, I had a 3-way main event: me versus VSK versus Max Caster. You would.
By the way, Bill is one of my favorite refs at Open. You're going to talk about Bill. This was a horrible fuck up,
dude. Main event 3-way. Like we're trying to have a banger, and like we're already frustrated. It wasn't going great anyway. The ref just he's down. Like he can't get up.
Like double quad tear.
I thought he had like the Vince McMahon Royal Rumble like double quad tear. So now it's a 3-way, which is a lot of covering and falsies, and he can't stand up to make the count. So he's like seal like squirming over. So like ruins this match. Ruined. And I have a little compassion for him because I'm like, oh shit, double quad tear. This guy's fucked over. He goes, yeah, man, I cramped up real bad out there. I was like, a fucking cramp? Are you kidding me? I was like livid, dude. Like, fuck.
Holy shit.
But
cramp.
To the question there, broski, I will say, I've seen this happen before. A kid comes to a show to help set up. I'm going to do whatever you need, pal. And then a ref doesn't show. Fuck, we need a ref.
Yep.
The kid gets to do the ref. He does a great job. So the guy brings him back as a wrestler the next show. You know what I'm saying? So if you have that ability.
That's how Leo Sparrow got booked for FWF because he was a ref.
And then he got booked for TNA because Tommy said, I need someone who can pretend to be a ref but really take a bump.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Do it all.
Honestly, when people sign up to Creative Pro, one of the first things I do is I just say, oh, yeah, just be a rep. So you can't learn how to wrestle in one day.
No.
And I'm also not going to turn the whole class into like babysitting for you. We're going to get our shit in and train,
Right.
So I'm like, just be the ref. You're a front row seat to fast track your learning and see how all this works, It's a very
true.
Good tool.
I was a referee one time. Well, I was a referee in TNA once. I think Brian wrestled somebody had a always ready ref shirt. But
yeah, I can't remember. I know we did something like that, but yeah.
It was Matt Stryker. Was Stryker versus Echoes? I don't know. And I had this like double XL long baggy referee shirt. It was horrible.
And you only did that one match?
Yeah, that's it.
That's fine.
Maybe
Mikey
I did another
took
one.
You to that indie,
Mikey
right?
took me, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I do think being a manager is not as easy. I mean, Mark, you're a manager. And I didn't realize really truly until I had like Steph as my heater.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like teach her, not
Right.
because she was never a heater before either. And I'm trying to like, and I don't even know if I'm teaching her the right way, but I teach her the where I want her to be for my spots and my style.
Right.
Don't like it's something simple as we had talked about this in the bonus. Don't have your back to the hard cam. Even on these indie shows.
Right.
There's always a hard cam if they're filming it for something.
It's,
You know?
it's like if Mark started banging the mat trying to get the people during like a comeback or something. You know, you got to
Right.
know when to do these things. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, that's something I've actually gotten a little bit better at. You know, I didn't manage that much, to be totally honest, but I know the psychology of a match and what's going on and what's happening, and I know when the focus needs to be on the wrestler and when I can
Right.
get some heat or get the crowd to react and things like that. So
There was one live event. I can't remember what the story. There's some quick storyline on Raw where like Heath and Rhino were like something happened with it, but they were working heel in the live event, even though they weren't. But they were on the heel team of like a 8 or 10 man.
okay.
And of course, Rhino's so recognizable. Like the crowd's going Rhino, but he's a heel, and he's like playing up to it, like making him louder. And he's like, "What the fuck, Terry?" He was so bad, like and rightfully so, like getting the wrong reaction. Like don't carry it on, you know.
Actually, something that I learned from Joey Eastman, great manager, by the way. Obviously, Nice has got the guy in a headlock. I'm not going to be going like that.
No.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But what I noticed that Joey would do is he would slap, he would go, boom, he would go, come on, grind him.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
It's like, get him.
Right,
And then
it's
I'm
more
like,
subliminal than
oh, you've subliminally
not
Yes.
cheesy,
did that
yeah.
3 times, and then people will start to do it. It's fucking great.
I would
blown
tell
away.
like SDL that like if there was like a double down, and most times the fans are naturally coming, but if they're not, like organically do it in a way where you're like trying to cheer me on, but
Yeah.
you got that cadence so the fans can respond to it
Yeah,
and follow.
100%. Yeah,
I do
always-
it like if I'm out there, if like Eddie has the singles, like, and I know it's the double down or something like that, I'll be like, boom, 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 come on, Eddie, get on, Eddie. Like I'm doing that
Yeah.
to frantic, but like
100%. Same
it's subliminal to get everyone else to do it.
Yeah.
Were you in Gorilla when I think it was Regal versus Truth? Regal has him in like a chin lock, and Truth just started going, and they went like nuts in Gorilla, like nuts. And that's how he got the people. He was in the chin lock, and he was just going,
All the luchadors do that.
bro, come on.
pretty
Psychology wise, you're supposed to be like
Yeah, I
being
know.
strangled. to
Mystico
death.
did it.
But that's the old school where you bang your foot as you're getting up.
You bang your foot, that's fine, but not just let go of the hold and like.
Another thing I would do if I was the baby face and it was like some sort of double down, I would like be Corona, get up and like slap the mat as I'd like be getting up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know? Great question. All right. Let's go to
I
some
could talk about that
good.
question all day long, but yeah.
Yeah, let's go to some good housekeeping. Okay, guys, youtube.com/@MajorWPod. We
You guys
got,
interviewed John Moxley.
bro, you got to check that out. That's up there.
Big
People
time.
are asking if it's brand new or old. It's recycled.
But honestly, it's the most he's ever talked to someone, so check it out.
Fresh
Been
clean
actually
coat.
doing a lot of interviews lately, randomly.
I bet we could get him on to come on for a follow. Mark, can you ask him?
There
You
we
see him at
go.
work?
That's a negative.
That's a negative. Mark, you scared of it? Is he on your I'm scared of list?
He only hangs out in the parking lot in a pickup truck. I don't know when Mark would see him.
100%.
We got the unboxing of the $11,000. It's got like 50,000 views, so check that out over on the YouTube channel. What about that
Fans like
Germany
when Broski
vlog?
spends money.
How's that Germany vlog? Not the best, huh, Mark?
No, it's pretty good. It was 17,000 right now.
Where's my
That's not bad.
where's my
Your toy
my-
hunt will be next week, and then the following week will be the beer vlog, and then we'll have the toy drive.
we should do something at WrestleCade, Brian. You're gonna have to work a little bit.
Sure.
Record, you know.
Just like an old school vlog of the weekend.
Yeah, I think we need something.
Cool.
I think we need something.
I love WrestleCade.
WrestleCade is fantastic. I do hate doing the convention right into the match, but I love the money.
But Brian's got a
not that
insane
bad.
match.
I didn't realize it's up against Survivor Series. It's a little strange from years past.
It's usually it was been against Survivor Series.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at this
Am I
match.
wrong?
Look at this match.
Oh, well, this is Friday night, November 29th. TNA presents Turning Point
Love that.
live from WrestleCade. And I am in a very prestigious, iconic, if you will, TNA matchup, the Turkey Bowl
Now,
match.
what is the Turkey Bowl match?
Whoever takes the pinfall in this six-way is forced to wear the legendary TNA Wrestling turkey suit.
Where? Where do they wear it?
Right there on the spot. You put it right on.
Oh, you just put it. You just put it on.
You've never seen the turkey match, Brizzy?
I've never even heard of the turkey match.
What? Mark, you know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
What?
And so much so we did this on a Creator Pro show once, and no one ever said that's like the TNA thing.
Guys,
Never heard of it.
you with me here? Okay. So, I mean, this is like TNA's thing for 2 decades. Like,
Chat, do you know?
there's been AJ Styles has worn it, Alex Shelley. Like, it's like
Never heard of it.
Robbie E, I think's worn it like 10 times. Grado, like it's like it's a huge thing.
Never heard.
We
of it.
did it at a cap show, and I thought this is so genius.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. ProWrestlingTees.com/MajorWPod. We have some Christmas shirts up. If they're not up right now, they'll be up this week.
There are
4
some really cool
sick
new
shirts.
designs. Yeah, check them out, guys.
Check
TTD
it
working
out.
his ass
ho,
off.
Ho, ho. What else do we have here? We got collectmajor.com. Get your bendies, your big rubber guys. Major Rewind. Every 2 weeks, Jay George takes us on a trip down memory lane, and we go from the vault every other week. What's from the vault this week, Mark?
Well, it was the Moxley thing, but we will continue that ruthless aggression fed that I'll go back to.
Yeah. Love that. Whatnot every Monday. Brian and I go on Whatnot, sell ring-worn items, autograph figures, collectibles. Check us out on Whatnot.
Mackenzie is on a basketball team now. We're both very excited. I think I got to move my Whatnots to 7:45 Monday nights instead of 6:30. So stay tuned on that.
Well, maybe I'll sneak in right before Brian after Broski.
There you go.
Ooh. All right, and plugs, guys. Like I will be at WrestleCade this weekend. Kayfabe Cardboard during the convention at night. It is me.
You and you know who you're sitting with?
Who was it with?
John Schuyler.
Oh God, there's gonna be a lot of brizzes and ises and.
I saw him post it. He said courtesy of Cardboard, Kayfabe Cardboard.
Well, let's see who sells more gimmicks. And then at night, me and Brad Attitude
This match is like
against Nick and Ryan, the Nemeth brothers.
I said, if you get me booked, it's got to be a payday. I'll evil referee this. Wear the Shawn Michaels shorts.
You want the ones I was wearing that day at the podcast?
Or I'll just get shit faced with Heath and Kazarian and watch it.
I'm supposed to, I think, be at GCW in Chicago on Sunday, but Brett Lauderdale hasn't announced my match or booked me travel, so I might not be there.
Wow.
So
Your office, bro. I don't know how this happened.
general manager.
Jeez, 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't know how we did that, but it's a
Well,
big
D,
news week.
thank you for the Ringside Fest review. We appreciate all your hard work. And thank you guys for listening. We love you all.
Yeah. Well, we're out of time.
See
We're
ya.
definitely out of time.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.